One of us need to move.
One of them switch up. You got enough room for everyone? You good? I want you like this.
I can.
Good.
Don't hit me in the face. Please. No, we good.
We're chilling on the Sabbath. We're chilling on the Sabbath. We're chilling on the Sabbath.
Nobody gonna do 10.
Say we're chilling.
You beat Tan today.
What? Right.
What's going on?
We're reading scripture.
Popping up on it. What's that? Facebook?
Yeah, ain't nothing popping up on our end.
Cause we know the
don't see no
law
comments
and we
on that.
keep the Father's
really?
holy commandments. So let people say what they want to say. Let them mock you for keeping His day. Yeah, we gon' be ready when Christ returns. They be having church on their own day.
There you go.
They despise everything that we say.
Tan, hey, Tan.
Come on.
You the only thing we see.
There go y'all lady.
There you, Lisa.
Y'all Tan beater. Tan beater.
No, at least I already love it.
We ain't pop up though. It didn't pop up. It didn't pop on our.
It don't count.
It don't count. Tan, you won.
I know, right? You leave
Lisa, I'm not in there.
We got your back.
I'm not in this, Lisa.
We're chilling on the Sabbath.
Andrea said she.
We're chilling on the Sabbath. Don't call me. I won't even be answering the phone. We're chilling on the Sabbath.
She said she ain't gonna be here today.
We're chilling on the Sabbath.
Tell everybody I said, hey.
On no Sunday.
Elder Mike.
At your church,
Yeah, on there.
What on, Mike?
Yeah.
See, I can show you with my brother.
With Gina. Gina. Hey.
Morning.
Sound out.
Morning, y'all.
Hey,
Morning,
Mary.
Mary.
Hey.
Barcelona.
How you doing?
You will? The A-Rail, the point I wanted to make, but I couldn't find it. It's in here, but I couldn't find it. I didn't highlight it.
What the commandment says, and keep it holy, and we should always honor the Most High, and do exactly what He says, and don't let the non-believers convince you that the law is not the way with. Just rest and chill with the Most High, 'cause the Father knows who's here. We're chilling on the Sabbath. Say we're chilling. We're chilling on the Sabbath. That's all I want to do.
DJ, which one started? Which one started?
We're chilling on the Sabbath.
Yeah, John.
So don't ask me to even go nowhere. We're chilling on the Sabbath.
You good?
Yeah.
All right. Oh, well. He already knows. Yeah. It won't be nothing new to you, Mike. Hey, Kiki. It's on the way.
It's on our page, and
Yeah.
you put that link on there.
You good? Rodney did that song? Oh, she made Rodney sing.
Oh, she thinks it's me. No, that's not me. I wish it was.
Oh man.
Ooh, wait.
I'll take it.
Yeah, right.
I'll take it.
Now, you can take the full credit.
All right.
You should have got to be some kind of law against it. Let me
Right,
go
I
Leviticus
so.
real
I
quick.
think it's somewhere in
I
there.
shall not take it
I shall
credit
not take
for
credit.
another man's song.
That song is
Oh, really? That's still it.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. How y'all doing? Shabbat shalom,
Shabbat
everybody.
Shabbat
Shabbat
shalom.
shalom.
Shabbat shalom. Thank y'all for joining us this morning on this Sabbath. First and foremost, we definitely want to give honor to the Most High Higher and His Son, and thank Him for His grace, His mercy upon us. Man, this is gonna be a good one here. So I think we need to get right on to our beginning.
Say it's gonna be good.
Yeah. I hope we don't
I mean,
ruffle
he
no
got
feathers.
something. When he say that,
I hope we don't ruffle no
I
feathers.
mean, he
but-
got something.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's start off Psalms 119, verse 104.
Yeah.
Through thy precepts I get understanding. Therefore I hate every false way.
Precepts. We big on the precepts, man.
Big time.
Bible said, let all truth be established by 2 or 3 witnesses.
About 2 or 3
2
witnesses.
or 3.
That's right.
So those precepts act as witnesses to just a point, you know.
That's
You
right.
can't just take that one verse
I know one scripture.
and make a doctrine out of it or make a truth out of it or whatever. You
That's
gotta
right.
have some support.
That's
you
right.
know, when you go to court, they gotta have witnesses, yeah.
That's
To
right.
say you
Right.
did it,
Yep.
you know. So, you know, we never have a lesson plan most of the time. We don't know what we're gonna talk about.
Yeah.
But I think things that happen during the week kind of help us shift us in a direction. Okay, maybe we need to talk about this. And now, you know, last week and the weeks before it, you couldn't really post too much political stuff that take you down. It might take you down today. but this ain't a political thing. But I'm just gonna make a point real quick.
Yeah.
2 things happened to me this past few days. One, a lady asked me, "Did you vote?" I was like, "No, I don't vote. You know, I don't do no vote." Don't you know people died so you could vote?
Mm-hmm.
And I said, "Well, that's what they say, you know."
Right.
But I can open this Bible and show you why they died. It wasn't because they wanted to vote.
That's right.
They had some other stuff going on before they could even were allowed to vote. You know, so I can show you why those people died.
Yeah.
Another thing was I was talking to a lady and something was going on at work, and she said they just don't like me because I'm black. You know, it's because I'm black.
Mm-hmm.
Not really. It's just deeper than that. You know, that's kind of what it has grown to.
Yeah.
Because that's
But-
what you're told.
In the beginning, it wasn't so. You know?
I believe that's the best way to hide
what the real agenda
what the real
is.
agenda is.
Exactly. By
We
race.
let's stir up some racism.
Yeah.
It's about black and white thing.
Ooh, yeah. I'm glad you said that.
Yeah.
Because if we all were gonna vote, and we gonna vote, you know, according to most high standards.
Yeah.
If I said balance the budget, you know, the most high say, "Oh, no man, nothing," right?
Mm-hmm. That's love.
That would be something I'd vote for.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or if it's gay marriage,
Yeah.
that would be something I vote against.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Because the Bible said
It's against it.
it's against it.
That's right.
Or abortion,
Yep.
it'd be something I vote against.
Mm-hmm.
Guess what? All those principles are Republican values, principles, beliefs,
Mm-hmm.
but they throw in one thing: racism,
Yep.
and you throw the whole Bible out the window
Yep.
because they don't like you.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They got you throwing the Bible values away because they can throw in one thing: racism, and got you voting against God's value.
And not only that, BJ, look at the political system itself. It's divided.
Exactly.
If you really look at it in
Right.
racism,
Exactly.
the majority of us black folk
Mm-hmm.
are under what?
Right.
Democrats.
Exactly.
No matter how right. or
No
wrong
matter
they
how
are.
right, that's right. They vote Democrat. Black
Because of what?
Racism.
racism.
Never
Political
mind what
system
the
is
Bible
under.
says.
That's right. I'm gonna vote Democrat.
I'm gonna go with Democrat.
'Cause
Now,
for
ain't
some
we gonna
reason
vote
we
it off,
believe-
but
that the Democrats are for blacks. That's what we believe. Why? I don't. Yeah, but yeah. Even in a political system, man.
so we just set the stage. You know?
Yeah.
You were just setting the stage, and that's true, man. I don't think anybody on this stage would vote for those, abortion, for gay marriage,
Yep.
for not paying a man what he's owed,
Yeah.
Those are biblical values. Now, to the two ladies I was talking to, they hate me because I'm black. People died.
Yeah.
It's deeper than that.
It is.
It's deep.
Yeah.
And I want to dive into this thing. I mean,
Yeah,
anything before we jump
No, through
right
the
in?
scripture. That's what we're gonna do today, y'all. Through the scriptures, we're gonna show you
why they
actually
hate you
and
so
prove.
much.
Yeah, and it goes deeper than just a skin color.
Yeah.
It goes deeper than that. Some of y'all probably already know that is listening, but I think this is something we have to address.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's jump into this.
Let's go to John 15, man. And I kept with John 15. I was trying to find a starting point and a stopping point, and it was hard to find a stopping point. Well, I'm gonna start at 18. Let's start at 18. We might need to go all the way through from 18, but we'll start there anyway.
John chapter 15, verse 18.
Mm-hmm.
If the world hate you,
Mm-hmm.
ye know that it hated me before it hated you.
Mm.
If ye were of the world,
Mm-hmm.
the world would love his own.
Mm.
But because ye are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hateth you.
That's the key. What Christ just said right there. But I have chosen you out of the world.
Right.
Therefore, the world hates you. Well, I don't get too far ahead of myself, but remember that because that's key foundation
Right.
of what we're about to go into right
Mhm.
now. He said, I've chosen you out of the world.
Yeah.
So he's chosen certain people
Right.
to do a certain thing, and another certain other people knows that.
Right.
Say that again, because that's key right there.
Yeah, that's key.
Yeah.
What Christ is saying right
Mhm.
there. I have what is it? But have chosen you out of the world. Therefore, the world hates you. But he said, remember now, if the world hated me, if the world hate you, know that
They hated me
They
first.
they hated me first.
That's right.
So we got to go back to the foundation of how did this thing start?
Man, and you know what? We do.
Mm-hmm.
And before we go there, I just want to make sure we understand that this world that they're talking about
Yeah.
is not the globe. The world.
Right. That's right.
He said, I chose you out of the world, meaning out of Israel.
Right.
Now, the whole time we're going to talk today, most of the 98.9% of the time, the world is going to be Israel. And we're going to prove it.
Right.
Just with the scripture, just by reading the scripture.
Right.
But if you know that, if you don't know that, then you thinking globally.
Right.
No, he's only dealing with a certain population.
Yep.
Israel.
Yep.
And out of Israel, I chose you.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
And that's good for those of us that don't. For those of us that's within us that don't understand.
Right.
Why the rest of us treat us the way they do.
Exactly. Right. Got it. Yeah, we got to know that.
Yeah.
We got to know that this is a population of Israel that he's dealing with.
Yeah.
And I forgot what I was going to say. They'll come back. They'll come back.
Yeah.
Oh, I know what I'm going to say. So at this time now, when Christ comes back, the world that he's talking about, Israel, is lawless. They're not doing what the Most High told them to do. They have a form of godliness, but not according to knowledge.
Right.
You got to understand, they've been in Babylon captivity.
Mm-hmm.
They've been in Grecian captivity. And now they're under Rome.
Mm-hmm.
So there's no righteousness is the word I'm looking for.
Right.
And when Christ comes, the people who follow him are now no righteousness,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
Mm-hmm.
So everything else is of the world.
Right.
We got to get that, man. Am I saying that clear enough? Okay, because we got to get
on it. Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Let's explain it. Yeah. All right. You want to go first? You want to start from the beginning? Genesis?
Well, yeah.
You wanna hit that
Yeah,
first?
let's go back.
I mean, everybody.
Now we're going to jump back in time a little bit.
Yeah.
Let's jump back in time.
Okay. Let's go. We're going 25.
That'll be fine. What we going to get? You going to get the, when they were born?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going straight.
You're going all the way from
I'm
that.
going way back.
Okay, because you got to know this for it to come forward.
To understand
That's fine. That's
where I was
good.
going on.
That's
Yeah.
good. That's good.
Yeah, let's hit 25 and let's go to start at
23.
Yeah, that'd be good enough.
All right.
Genesis chapter 25, verse 23. And the Lord said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb,
Mm-hmm.
and 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels.
And the Most High is talking to who that? Rebecca.
Yep.
Mhm.
Talking to Rebecca. Rebecca couldn't get pregnant, and then she Jacob, right.
And Esau,
not Jacob. What's the Isaac?
Mm-hmm.
Pray for her, to get pregnant. She got pregnant. Now she having trouble in her womb.
Mm-hmm.
They're wrestling around up
Right.
there, and so now that's Rebecca. This is what 23 picks up,
Mm-hmm.
and Rebecca is asking the Most High, "What is going on? What is this struggle? What is this going on in my womb?" And this is what the Most High is saying right here. Go ahead, pick it up.
Hold on. You
Go
said
ahead.
two nations are in the womb?
Mhm.
Were there 2 nations that came out?
No.
This is a prophecy, y'all.
This is a prophecy.
It's a prophecy. He wasn't
When
talking
they
about-
came out, they were both Hebrews.
Say that again.
I said when they came out, they were both
They were both
Hebrews.
Hebrews. One was not black, one was not white. They both was Hebrew.
We approve that if
And
we
we
need
will
to.
prove, right?
Well, we need to.
Yeah, we're
we
going
need
to.
Yeah.
We're going to.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let's go 23 again. And the Lord said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb,
Mm-hmm.
and 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels.
Uh-huh.
And the one people shall be stronger than the other people, and the elder shall serve the younger.
The elder shall serve the young.
Continue.
This is prophecy now.
24.
Okay.
And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb. And the first came out red, all over like a hairy garment,
Mm-hmm.
and they called his name Esau. And after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold on Esau's heel, and his name was called Jacob.
Stop right there.
Yeah. I get it.
Yeah. Second address.
I should have already had it.
Yeah, me too. I was.
Second Ezra 6. There's a deeper meaning behind this
Read that
hand
again.
and heel.
Yeah, can you
Go
read
ahead.
that again for me, Rodney, please?
Awesome. Go ahead.
What do you want, 25, 26?
Yeah. But,
Verse 25.
uh-huh.
And the first came out red,
Uh-huh.
all over like an hairy garment, and they called his name Esau.
Uh-huh.
And after that came his brother out,
Watch this.
and his hand took hold on Esau's heel.
Why? That's not answered in Genesis.
It's not.
You have to get it in Second
Second
Esdras, the
Esdras.
Apocrypha.
This is Second Ezra Oh, 6. It's 6.
Okay. Second Esdras, chapter 6, verse 8.
Watch this.
Mm-hmm.
And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac.
Hold on, let me go back to 7 if you don't mind. Okay. No, I mean verse 7.
Mhm.
Okay. Verse 7, go up one. Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times? Or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth?
Mm-hmm. Now he's asking you, when will we be? Basically, he want to know
When we gonna
be back
again.
rule
Yeah.
again. That's right.
Verse 8. And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him,
Watch that.
Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth.
That's why in Genesis 25:26 it says, after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold of Esau's heel, and his name was called Jacob.
That's right. And so, like he said, he want to know when will we
We're
rule
going to
again.
rule again, right?
In Isaiah 45,
It
says, but Israel,
right.
This is Isaiah 45:17.
Yep.
It says, but Israel shall be saved in the Lord with an everlasting salvation. Ye should not be ashamed,
Right.
nor confounded. World without end.
Without end.
So they want to know, when is this world without end coming? Because I know when you coming back, Christ, it's over. You know, you're gonna set up your kingdom, and there won't be another after.
That's right. I mean, everybody knew these prophecy. What's the scripture, DJ? When they asked him about the kingdom?
Acts 1 verse 6.
Get that one right quick.
Oh, there it is. Hey, I know. I'm looking for that.
They knew about this. They was been under all these rules, all under these captivities, and so then now they asking because they read the scriptures. They knew it.
Yeah.
There was a time when Israel will be back in rule.
That's right.
Isaiah what now?
That was Isaiah 45:17.
Yeah,
Isaiah 45:17. Yeah.
We're in Acts 1:6 now.
Acts 1, chapter 1, verse 6.
Yeah. This is when Christ has died and he rose again, and he's talking with the disciples and he's teaching them, and they ask him what?
When they therefore were come together, they asked of him, saying, Lord, will thou at this time restore again the kingdom to Israel?
Will you restore the kingdom to Israel now? Oh, now you didn't die.
Is
You
it
done came
time?
back. It's got to be time.
Is it time now? See,
for
they knew
us to rule again.
That's right. They knew.
Mm-hmm.
They knew that. Okay.
And don't forget that, because that's the whole backdrop
Exactly.
to everything that's going on with you today. From you forgetting who you are,
back
the
then.
lying about who you are,
Yep.
and everything. Because we're gonna get to it. I don't want
Yeah.
to
I'll be jumping.
Yeah, man. I'm telling you.
We're going to get to it.
Right.
Okay. So we can go back to Genesis 25 now, right?
Yeah.
We set that foundation.
Did we get it?
I think we did. You finished that up, then you Rodney?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's cool. Wanted that part. Now let's hit where the birthright
27.
was exchanged.
Genesis 27.
Genesis 27.
Oh, my bad. We started. We can start it.
In the 26, man.
Yeah, that'd be good.
26. Yeah, we might have to start at the end of 26.
You talking about the chapter?
No. Well,
where you went? How far you went?
Yeah. Okay, we can do that. Yeah, because I don't want to take too long.
Genesis 27. What?
I won't take too long with it. You want to start at 27? 27.
Verse 27?
Is that what you want?
Yeah, that'd be fine.
You sure? Okay.
Yeah, just give me
That's
background and
fine.
leading up. on
Yeah,
it.
because I didn't want to.
Yeah.
We can tell them
Yeah,
what's happening.
Yeah, go ahead. I mean, as far as
leading up to this. You want to go ahead?
yeah, let's start at verse 26.
6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want
Genesis.
to start with it? 26.
That'd be fine. That'd be fine.
Okay.
Genesis chapter 27, verse 26. And his father Isaac said unto him, come near now and kiss me, my son.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
He's getting ready to pass on the birthrights, right?
Right.
That's
the
it.
two.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
And he came near and kissed him. And he smelled the smell of his raiment and blessed him and said, see, the smell of my son is at the smell of a field which the Lord hath blessed.
Now, he's supposed to be blessing Esau.
So
right?
he thought it was Esau.
Right. Thinking it's Esau. but
Jacob
it's
has come
actually
in.
Jacob is coming in.
dressed up like
Yeah,
Esau.
give him that background a little bit, Peter. That's what I was talking about. I
Yeah.
wanted to read through.
Yeah, that's a lot to read.
Yeah, that's a lot to read.
So Rebecca was told back in Genesis 25
Right.
that the elder should serve the younger.
Right.
So Isaac is like, okay, I don't know when I'm gonna die, but it's time for me to pass on this blessing. to
Right.
you. But go get me something to eat.
Uh-huh.
So Rebecca listening,
Yeah.
she said, go dress up like your brother, pretty much.
Jacob. Yeah.
Yeah, told Jacob, go dress up like your brother.
Right.
Esau is gone.
Right.
And then go in there and get that blessing.
You get that birthright.
You get the blessing.
That's right.
Because the Most High had already told her
Yeah.
the elder should serve the younger.
Right.
So she gonna make sure that this happens.
Yep.
So he's at the bed now, and
And he dressed up.
Isaac,
Told, yeah,
something ain't quite right.
Yeah, Rebecca told him to put some hair on you and everything,
Right.
so you can feel like Esau, your brother. Esau was hairy, and we say put
and
the
he smelled like
the
outside.
garment. Yeah, smell like he been in the field.
Right.
You got to smell like your brother too. So because at this time Isaac was
Couldn't see.
basically blind.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
couldn't see very well.
so he couldn't see his sons. He knew the
Isaac
smell.
had-
He knew
yeah.
how Jacob and Esau smelled. So
Had to feel them and smell them.
Right.
To recognize who they were.
So yeah, Rebecca said you gotta disguise yourself as your brother Esau to get this birthright. Okay, now
And this is where we get
Now this
start
where
off
we
with
get.
verse 26.
Yeah.
And his father Isaac said unto him, come near now and kiss me, my son. And he came near and kissed him. And he smelled the smell of his raiment and blessed him and said, see, the smell of my son is as the smell of the field which the Lord hath blessed.
he thought it was Esau.
Mhm.
Therefore, God give thee of the dew of heaven and the fatness of the earth and plenty of corn and wine. Let people serve thee and nations bow down to thee. Be Lord over thy brethren, and let thy mother's son bow down to thee. Cursed be everyone that curseth thee, and blessed be he that blesseth
Right.
thee.
That sounds familiar, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it came to pass, as soon as Isaac had made an end of blessing Jacob, and Jacob was yet scarce gone out from the presence of Isaac his father, that Esau his brother came in from his hunting. And he also had made savory meat and brought it unto his father, and said unto his father, let my father arise and eat of his son's venison, that thy soul may be blessed.
Watch this, y'all.
Soul may bless me. And Isaac his father said unto him, who art thou? And
Wait a minute. He said, Isaac, his father said, who art thou?
Yeah.
Because wait a minute, you sound like and smell like Esau, but I thought I just blessed you.
You just left out of here with
I
a
thought I just gave you your
blessing.
birthright. Who is it?
Yeah.
Who are you?
Okay.
And he said, I am thy son, the firstborn Esau. And Isaac trembled very
He
exceedingly,
was like,
and said, who? Where is he that have taken venison and brought it me? And I have eaten of all before thou camest, and have blessed him.
Mhm.
Yea, and he shall be blessed.
Oh, I blessed. Oh, he gonna be blessed.
Right.
Hey,
Right
I,
there.
I put the work on.
Mhm.
Ain't nothing else.
You
left.
got it. That's it.
That's it. I
It's
gave
done.
everything. Go
It's a
ahead.
done deal.
34. And when Esau heard the words of his father, he cried with a great exceeding bitter cry,
A bitter cry.
and said unto his father, bless me, even me also, O my father. And he said, thy brother came with subtlety and have taken away thy blessings. Your brother was sneaky with it. He came in and snuck in.
Yeah.
And he said, is it not he? And he said, is not he rightly named Jacob?
Jacob.
For he have supplanted me these 2 times.
Uh-huh.
He took away my birthright, and behold, now he have taken away my blessing.
Now Esau ain't really telling the whole story.
He's not telling it. He's exaggerating a little bit. Yeah.
He gave it away.
Yeah.
And if you go into the book of Joshua, which the Bible refers you to, in 2 places, you know, Joshua 10:13 and 1 Samuel 1:18.
1:18. Yeah.
It refers you to the book of Joshua. When you go into the book of Joshua, you see all the details.
Yeah.
You know, this is just a big overview.
Yeah.
But there are a lot of moving parts.
Yeah.
You know, working behind the scenes.
Right.
Oh man, I don't even get into all that.
No, but you must get.
Yeah.
This is
but there's a lot going on.
Yep.
Unless somebody
absolutely goes in greater detail.
Great detail.
Yeah, what's happening in these Genesis stories.
Right.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right. Therefore, hast thou not reserved a blessing for me? 37. And Isaac answered and said unto Esau, behold, I have made him thy Lord, and all his brethren have I given to him for servants. Did y'all hear that? And all his brethren have I given to him for servants. And with corn and wine have I sustained him. And what shall I do now unto thee, my son? And Esau said unto his father, hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, O my father.
Yeah.
And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, behold, thy dwelling shall be thy fatness of the earth, and of the dew of the heaven from above.
How you gonna get it?
And by thy sword shalt thou live.
By the sword.
You gonna have to take it.
You're gonna have to take it. Everything you get.
Everything.
Kill for it.
Now, Isaac never calls this a blessing. It's more like a prophecy. You know?
Right. Yeah.
Because he knows that the Most High, Jacob has the blessing from the Most High.
Yep.
But there's another force working in the world.
Yep.
There's another force that gives when Christ gets tempted in the wilderness. What does Satan say? He said, this is mine.
This is my world, yeah.
And I give it to whom I will.
I will. Yeah.
All you got to do is bow down and worship me.
Yep.
Now, like I said, there's so much more in this book of Joshua. You see in the book of Joshua where after they realized, Esau realizes that his wives of Canaan are displeasing to his mom and daddy, he kind of gets mad and he goes down there and lives with them. And he's learning the ways of the Nephilim, the Canaanites. Excuse me.
Yeah.
It's Canaanites.
Yeah.
So it's the Canaanites' God who is blessing him.
Right.
Or, with killing.
Right.
You take it, you kill it.
Yep.
But I'm going to give it to you, but you got to kill to get it. That's what this is here. And by the sword thou shalt live. Okay.
And it shall come to pass when thou shalt have the dominion that when it shall come to pass when thou shalt have the dominion that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck.
When Jacob falls, when they start breaking my commandments, and I put them in captivity, okay, then you rule over.
You gonna rule.
You gonna rule.
That's right.
But what do we just read in Isaiah 45? Everlasting kingdom.
Yep.
Without end,
That's right.
All right.
Now watch this, y'all.
Esau's kingdom is going to have an ending.
41.
And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessings.
Say that again.
And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessings.
Esau hated Jacob.
Right.
Very important. This is the foundation of everything we're getting ready to explain to y'all through the scriptures. Esau hated Jacob because of what? The birthright.
That's right.
This is where everything is stemming from. We're going to prove it. It's the birthright. This was a perpetual hatred that Esau had for Jacob because Esau said, Jacob stole my birthright.
Yeah.
This is the foundation of everything that is happening to us today.
Right. Exactly.
Because of this right here. What happened right here. Okay, go ahead.
41. And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessings wherewith his father blessed him.
Right.
And Esau said in his heart,
watch this,
the days of mourning for my father are at hand.
When he died,
then will I slay my brother Jacob.
And he's been doing it ever since.
When he died, when my daddy died, I'm gonna kill him.
And been doing it ever since.
I'm gonna kill him.
I'm gonna kill him.
Now, like I said, you gotta, if you can, just get in that book of Jasher, and you will see that when Jacob comes back from Uncle Laban's house, and the two meet, and the Bible says they hugged and embraced.
A phony hug.
So from both of them. Something happened.
Yeah.
Something happened that scared Esau to death.
Esau came to kill him.
That's right. Esau was coming. Matter of fact, Esau was coming from Mount Seir with 400 men.
Right.
Hired men from Mount Seir.
Yeah.
Now, who lived in Mount Seir? The Horites.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying. He had been living with the Horites and had been serving their God.
Right.
The women whom he had married, he had brought back to Canaan one time. And they said, and Rebecca said, oh, Lord, these women here get on my nerve. They worshiping the gods around here. They're doing all this they worshiping Baal.
Yeah.
Baal, matter of fact.
Baal,
And they get, this if Jacob, if you do this, my life is no good. No good. So go, Uncle Laban, get your wife from over there. But like I said, he's 14 years, I think it was 14 plus 6 years.
I think.
Yeah. Stayed over there.
Yeah.
But on his way back, God made 3 angels come down and look like 4 legions of soldiers.
Scared him to death.
That scared Esau. And they said they were with Jacob.
Jacob
didn't know nothing about it.
Yep.
But anyway, they scared him so bad when they came, they hugged. And that's where the hug comes from.
Phony hug.
Yeah.
Scared Esau so bad. He loved him for a second.
For a second.
A hot second.
For a second.
And I'm gonna get this.
Yes, sir.
question
Yeah.
real quick. And then I'm gonna get this question. Then I'm gonna go back up to the other.
Okay.
Priscilla Butler says, so if Jacob wouldn't have dressed like his brother, would he not have gotten the blessing that was spoken of by the Most High?
Would Esau have gotten it? The blessing? If he didn't, if Jacob didn't dress like him?
What?
Esau, would Esau not have gotten the blessing?
To me, the Most High had spoken.
It already.
So it was gonna happen.
Anyway.
If it didn't happen that way, it was gonna happen
another
some
way.
other kind of
That's
way.
right. It was gonna happen.
It was gonna happen some kind of way.
Yep.
Yeah,
because he had already spoken.
Yeah.
Right. And he didn't stop Rebecca from doing what she did.
Right.
So
He already knew she was gonna do it.
Exactly. That's why he didn't stop her. That's what I'm saying.
Yep.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna go back up now. Brian Tyler said, God's everlasting kingdom is set up a period after he returns. He put Daniel 2 and 43. And whereas thou sawest iron mixed with miry clay, they shall mingle themselves with the seed of men. They shall leave to one another, even as iron is not mixed with clay.
Right.
He also put verse 44. In the days of these kings shall the God of heaven set up a kingdom, which shall never be destroyed, and the kingdom shall not be left to other people.
Right.
But it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms, and it shall stand forever.
Right.
Now, and see, I was talking to a guy this week, and he didn't realize that since Christ hadn't come back, that we got to be still up under this last beast.
Still under it.
We're still under Rome. And when I said that to him, he looked and I said, well, according to Daniel 2,
the last beast.
That last beast. Christ is coming back to destroy that last beast.
That's right.
So
say that again, to stress that, because I think a lot of people out there that's watching, they don't
just
realize that we're still under Rome.
The United States is Rome.
It's the complete.
It's a branch of Rome.
That's right. Yeah.
Rome was standing on 2 feet. You remember the last beast is standing on 2 feet.
That's what Rome is.
United States is a muscle for Rome.
That's right. 2 legs. Rome, the spiritual, and United States, the muscle, the armor, the military.
Yeah.
Rome is Revelation 2. I can't remember. Who can make war with the beast?
Right.
Can't nobody, you want to fight America if you want to.
Yep.
That's what they say. Now we know what the prophecies say.
Yeah.
America will be taken down by Christ when he comes back. But no other nation on the earth want to really just wrestle with it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yalisa put Zechariah 2:7-13. Deliver thyself, O Zion, that dwellest with the daughter of Babylon. For thus saith the Lord of hosts, after the glory hath he sent me into the nations which spoiled you. For he had toucheth the apple of his eye.
Yeah.
For behold, I will shake mine hand upon them, and they shall be a spoil to their servants. And ye shall know that the Lord of hosts hath sent me. Sing and rejoice, O daughter of Zion, for lo, I come, and I will dwell in the midst of thee, saith the Lord. And many nations shall be joined to the Lord in that day, and shall be my people. And I will dwell in the midst of thee. And thou shalt know that the Lord of hosts hath sent me unto thee. And the Lord shall inherit Judah his portion in the Holy Land, and shall choose Jerusalem again. Be silent, O all flesh, before the Lord, for he is raised up out of his holy habitation.
And there's a lot in that.
Yep.
There was a lot. But, he that touches you touches
the
apple of his eye.
That's right.
And the thing is, we don't know who the apple of his eye is.
That's right.
And that plays into everything we're going to talk about here in a minute.
Yep.
Go ahead.
She also said Apocrypha literally means hidden.
Right.
Those books were omitted solely for our destruction. But the Most High had his hand in that also. Everyone he called to wake up has found his hidden wisdom, and we are operating accordingly.
Right.
Remember, Yeshaya rejoiced because these things were hidden from the wise and prudent and revealed into babes. Then she put Luke 10:21.
Yeah.
Michael said Esau hates Jacob and Satan hates Yeshua.
That's right. Yep.
Esau hates Jacob and Satan hates Christ. Yep.
That's it.
And lastly, she put, there is so much genocide on America's soil. It is almost unbelievable. History tells the entire story. They just didn't teach us that part. What better teacher than the Most High, though?
Right.
Well, he's waking us up,
Absolutely.
He blinded us 2 days.
Put us in deep sleep.
And then after 2 days, he's going to wake us up. Excuse me, y'all.
And give us the knowledge.
Okay.
And understanding of his word.
All right.
Through his Holy Spirit.
That's right. That's right. So what now, Carlo? I mean.
Okay, so we set that foundation, right?
Yeah.
So we know
Jacob hates. Now.
It's a perpetual hatred.
It's a perpetual. Especially if you read Jasher, you understand that it didn't stop with Esau.
That's
it
right.
was passed down to his sons, Eliphaz.
That's right.
And he started hating.
I'm glad you said that.
Go through them to show that it was passed down. That it just didn't stop there.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Let's see what happened in Numbers.
Okay. Yeah, while you getting that, let me get some.
Mm. 20. And let's go to, let's start at start at 14.
Numbers chapter 20, verse 14. And Moses sent messengers from Kadesh unto the king of Edom.
Now, Moses sent a message to the king of Edom. Who was Edom?
Esau.
It's Esau.
Yeah.
Okay.
Edom was the land of Esau.
Right.
Name called Edom.
Right. And watch what happened. It said Moses sent messengers from Kadesh unto the king of Edom.
Thus said thy brother Israel, thou knowest all the travail that has befallen us.
Now he said, thus said, what the Moses said, BJ, thus said thy brother.
Mm-hmm.
We're brothers.
Brothers.
Right.
That's right.
And he told the messengers to go to the king of Edom. He said, look here, we're brothers. Y'all know this. We're brothers. But what? Something happened.
Okay. Thou knowest all the travail that have befallen us.
Uh-huh.
How our fathers went down into Egypt, and when we have dwelt in Egypt a long time, and the Egyptians vexed us in our fathers.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
And when we cried unto the Lord, he heard our voice and sent an angel and have brought us forth out of Egypt. And behold, we are in Kadesh, a city in the uttermost of thy borders.
Now, y'all know how we went through Egypt. The Most High saved us out of Egypt, and now we're trying to get to the land that the Most High has for us. Y'all know all the things that travail, that everything that happened to us. Y'all are brothers.
Right.
Y'all know this. Y'all know what happened to us. What happened? Watch this.
Let us pass, I pray thee, through thy country.
Mm-hmm.
We will not pass through the fields or through the vineyards, neither will we drink of the water of the wells. We will go by the king's highway.
Uh-huh.
We will not turn to the right hand nor to the left until we have passed thy border.
Look, we just want to pass through y'all country.
That's right.
We just want to pass through y'all country. We were trying to get to the place that the Most High told us to go. He saved us out of Egypt, and we're just trying to get there. And the best way to get there is basically this is a shortcut.
Right. Walk through Edom,
It's
right there at the bottom.
It's a shortcut to get to where we're going. So please, y'all are brothers. Let us
Right.
pass through.
Yeah. If we can just come to the bottom right here, man, we coming out of Egypt, which is over this way, and we want to come up through Edom
Uh-huh.
and just get to this promised land here.
That's what we're trying to do.
That's what we're going to do.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Please.
Please. Let us go. Let us pass through. That's what happened, Rodney?
All right. And Edom, which is Esau,
Uh-huh.
and Edom said unto
What
him,
do you say?
thou shalt not pass by me,
Oh man.
lest I come out against thee with the sword.
Ooh, did y'all hear that? Y'all are the king of Edom said,
Come in my land and I'm going to kill you.
that's it.
Yeah.
In
Come
layman's
through my
terms.
land, I'ma
You come
kill.
through here, you're gonna get dealt with.
Brother or no brother?
That's right.
Now, hold on.
Why?
No,
Go
you
ahead. Go ahead. I know you're going with it. Don't say it.
No. I ain't going.
Why? Why did he say that?
Go all the way back to the birthright.
It goes back to it was a perpetual hatred.
I can't stand them.
I can't stand. They still couldn't stand us.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all come through here, you're gonna get dealt with.
That's right.
We don't like y'all. Don't be. I ain't your brother.
That's right. Because I know the prophecy that my daddy gave.
That's right.
You ain't coming through my
Y'all
land.
coming through here? Come on.
Yeah, because you might end up taking it too. I know the prophecy
Right.
that he gave.
That's right.
So about a year ago, the same thing happened. Now, I don't know if I got a 12 tribes chart, but a little while ago, there was a caravan from South America.
Mm-hmm.
They say they were trying to go to Canada. And they said, y'all saw it, it was on the news every day.
Uh-huh.
We want to go through America to get to Canada. Will y'all let us go through? Now,
Mm-hmm.
we put the military up at the border of Mexico,
Mhm.
and you ain't coming through here.
Mm-hmm.
You know, same thing. It
Yep.
was the same thing.
Yep.
If the South Americans are Israelites, like the 12 tribes chart, say,
Mm-hmm.
you know, like 2nd Ezra 13:49, starting at 43 through 49, I think
Mhm.
says, then it's the same thing playing out.
Yeah.
We just want to go to Canada. We can't go around
Right.
because the Pacific Ocean is over there.
Right.
Please let us go through your land.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
Trump say, y'all don't come through here.
Yep.
You ain't gonna make it.
I'm telling
I'm
you.
bringing the military
It's
out.
perpetual, y'all.
That was in the news. Nobody put it together though.
Yep.
You know. Okay.
Had
go ahead.
nothing. Okay, go ahead.
His husband.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's the same thing.
Yep.
Esau, United States,
Yep.
Rome,
Yep.
and Jacob, the South American,
Yep.
the North, the 12, the top 10 tribes.
Got nothing to do with color, y'all.
Nothing to do with
Got
color.
nothing to do with color.
Go ahead.
Verse 19. And the children of Israel said unto him, we will go by the highway, and if I and my cattle drink of thy water, then I will pay for it. I will only, without doing anything else, go through on my feet.
If we go through your land, look, if we use your water or whatever, we'll pay for it. Just let us go through. Okay.
Verse 20. And he said, thou shalt not go through. And Edom came out against him with much people and with a strong hand. Thus Edom refused to give Israel passage through his border.
Y'all see that?
Wherefore Israel turned away from him.
That's it. That's all I want. It's still going on, y'all. The perpetual hatred that Esau has.
That's right.
Now, sidebar, just in case, you know, there's a lot of teachings that Esau is the white man.
Oh,
so let's. Well, I just want to say that we're not talking about, when we say Esau, we're not talking about your friendly neighborhood white man. When we're talking about it goes deeper than that.
Yeah,
we're not talking about him saying that the whites hate black. That's not what we're saying. We're saying that spirit
of hatred
has
passed down all the way to the day.
Yeah. That's what we're saying. And we're saying that these Romans, that Nephilim seeds, that part of Esau, it said that Esau is hidden himself amongst, right?
He hid
himself.
Excuse me, right? He hid himself. Now we've had this up before. In Genesis 25, we just said that he came out Hebrew.
Right.
That red, what's that red, Carlo?
It's ruddy.
You can just tell it. We'll just tell it. You can look it up for yourself.
Yeah.
That red is Hebrew number 132.
Right. And it means fair skinned
or ruddy. Now,
right.
Nobody is saying King David, is a white man.
Right.
King David was ruddy.
That's what the scripture says.
That same ruddy
right
is the number, Hebrew number 132.
Right.
So Esau was what you would call light skin, red bone, or Carlos over here. You know, ruddy.
Right.
That's what he was.
Yeah.
So Genesis, it tells us that he's black. He's a black, light-skinned guy.
That's right.
Which you said, how has he hid himself, right?
That's right. That's what scripture says.
That's what scripture says.
Yeah.
Obadiah, I think it is.
Obadiah. Yeah. 1 and 7.
1 and is 7?
Is 7, I think.
Somewhere in there.
Yep.
It says Esau has hidden himself.
Yeah.
Because now in Genesis 36, he mixed in with the Canaanites. We know that they were Nephilim seed.
That's right.
That's what the verse that Brian just brought out in Daniel 2:43. They shall mix themselves with the seed of men. Who shall mix themselves with the seed of men? Go to Genesis 6. I know a lot of people don't believe that. But who is they?
Yeah.
They ain't men if they mixing with the seed of men.
Right.
So who are they?
That's right.
They are those fallen angels.
Nephilim.
Now, in the book of Jasher, you see where he was conquered, by Japheth.
That's right.
The Roman. And guess what? They all became one people.
That's right.
So over the years, guess what? Now he's white.
Yep.
And how do we know he's white today? Because we just read in 2nd Ezra that he's the end of the world.
Yeah, that's right.
Who's the end of the world?
There you go.
Carlo?
The white.
Rome is ruling the world right now. So somewhere he's white man too. In the antiquity of the Jews, Josephus.
Yeah.
You see during the Grecian Empire that John Hyrcanus, I think it is, conquered.
Yes. Yeah, you're right.
Edom.
Yeah.
And he told him, he said, look, if you agree to be circumcised and go through the laws of the Most High, then we'll let you stay in the land. And they were so happy that they could stay in the land of the forefathers that they said, yeah, we'll be circumcised. And we'll abide by the laws of the Most High. This is what they Jewish.
Yep.
So now in 70 AD, When we fail, guess who left standing?
Yep.
Mhm.
Took over that land.
Ish.
Took over that land.
They're not the people,
That's right.
but they have a form of Jewish.
Yep.
You know.
Mhm.
That's it.
So now Esau is all these people.
Mm-hmm.
All these people in the world today.
Yep.
And this is how what is it? Esau, how are your hidden things sought out?
Obadiah chapter 1 verse 6.
Uh-huh.
How are the things of Esau searched out?
There they go. These are the things of Esau.
That's it.
How are they searched out? Go ahead.
How are his hidden things sought up?
How are your hidden things? Because we followed you, Esau. We know where you at now.
Yep.
Uh-huh. Yeah, now, well, I'm gonna get the same thing out of 2 Thessalonians 2. 2 Thessalonians 2, I want to say 3 and 4.
2 Thessalonians 2, 3, and 4.
What does it say?
2 Thessalonians 2, chapter 2, verse 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come
On the second coming of Christ.
except there come a falling away first.
Right. We're gonna be a falling away first. I mean, that's a falling away from the land.
Yep.
Falling away from the faith. Go ahead.
And that man of sin be revealed.
That man of sin gotta be revealed. We're showing you where he is.
Yep.
He's being revealed right now.
Yep.
Okay.
the son of perdition.
Son of perdition.
Now hold up. Explain that, because people are looking for a specific man. They want to identify. They're looking for one human being to come up and be the Antichrist.
That man is Esau.
That's it.
Yeah.
Did y'all get that?
That's it.
Listeners, did y'all get that? Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. You say we're talking about Esau.
We're talking about Esau.
That's it.
Follow him. Follow, it's hard to follow him because he's everybody. And this is the main one.
The Most High is revealing them.
To me, the most dangerous one is this one right here.
Oh, yeah.
One at the top. Yep.
That's the most dangerous.
Yep.
Because we can attach ourselves to Esau's doctrine.
Yep.
All these one verse doctrines, and we attach ourselves to that. And guess what? Next thing we know, the Most High saying, "Depart from me, ye worker of iniquity."
Right.
I didn't know you.
Right.
I don't know you.
That's right.
Just because you keeping the Sabbath. Well, the Jews who were there when Christ came was keeping the Sabbath.
Yeah.
But they was going to hell.
Yep.
Keeping the Sabbath ain't keeping you from going to hell. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
So y'all saying that the people that are hating us today are the same people of Esau's side back in this day. That lineage.
It's the spirit.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
that spirit.
Yeah.
It's passed on.
Yeah.
So it's not the white man that's hating us.
It's the spirit.
The spirit
Flesh
of
and blood.
Esau.
There you go.
Ephesians 6:12. Real quick.
Yep.
I'm gonna show you something.
Yep.
Ephesians 6:12. Now watch this here.
Ephesians chapter 6, verse 12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers.
That's what we're fighting against.
Against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places.
So wait a minute.
So it's not flesh and
It's
blood.
not flesh and blood. They shall mix themselves with the seed of men.
Right.
Who? The fallen one.
The Nephilim seed.
Yeah.
So it's
Just
not
like they
flesh
did.
and blood that
Just
we're
like they
fighting
did for the
against.
flood.
It's not black and white.
Right.
Right.
Skin color.
Skin color.
It's that spirit.
It's the spirit.
That's right.
But
It goes deeper than that. But there you go.
Deceitfulness got us thinking it's
They
a white and black
Esau
issue.
got us thinking it's a black and white issue.
It's not.
It goes deeper than that.
Deeper than that.
It goes deeper than
It's
that.
deeper.
That's the problem.
I don't know. I was a pretty good science student. I think the thing went like this. It says an object at rest tends to stay at rest.
Right.
Something like that.
Yeah.
But an object in motion stays in motion
Kinetic and potential.
until it's acted upon by an unequal force or something like that, right?
Kinetic
Equal
energy.
force, yeah.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, if the Satan has let this pen go down the hill,
Right.
it's gonna keep rolling
Yep.
Until it comes
And-
in contact.
until something stops it.
Until it comes
Right.
to something that's going.
Right.
Right.
Oppose the force. And can't nothing oppose this ball that Satan has put in motion but the truth.
Right.
You gotta know the truth that Satan has made this a black-white thing when it's really a Jacob and Esau thing.
That's it.
It's
That's-
not black and white.
And Christ, that's the foundation of what we just was talking about, and we opened up with Christ in John 15.
Right.
Yeah.
Remember what he said.
They hate you.
Remember.
Remember, they hated me first.
There
They
you
hated
go.
me first.
That's why they hate. Okay.
That's why God said, "I hate Esau," because
That's
he
exactly
knew
right.
he knew what was getting ready to go on with him.
That's right.
he mixed himself.
You left me.
Right.
See, in the book of Jasher, when you read this whole account in the book of Jasher, you see that when this thing first happened, when the birthright, Jacob was so scared of his brother Esau, he went to live with Eber, who is Shem's son.
Right.
Right.
Shem was 600 years old, I think, when he died.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Still, from the other side of the flood, Shem is still alive at this time.
Right.
Uh-huh.
And so he went to learn the ways of the Most High.
Yeah.
Even before that, Isaac had sent both of them.
Right.
Both of
Right.
y'all go live with Shem and Eber.
Right.
And then teach you.
Esau said, I ain't going.
Right.
He didn't go.
He didn't go.
I ain't
He
want to
didn't
fool
go.
with this man.
But Jacob
I
went.
don't want to learn nothing.
That's right.
I want to hear
I
nothing.
want to hunt. You know,
Yep.
I got to get in the bass tournament next time. You know, I can't be learning these books.
Yeah.
But Jacob went. And I think he stayed at least about 14 years.
I believe so.
That in the house, learning the ways of the Most High.
That's
But
right.
anyway, I forgot what I was gonna say. I should have got off into that. Golly. but what I'm saying, Jasher just gives you a whole deeper, you know,
Detail and
detail.
yeah,
Yeah.
detail.
So do.
Yeah. I mean, Jacob was 60, 63 years old when he left to go live with Uncle Laban.
Yeah.
The girls was the girls. They were twins.
All right.
They were 21 years old.
Yep.
You know, and if they were twins, that's why Jacob didn't know he was with Leah that night.
Right.
That with the alcohol,
It
of
was
course.
dark. Yeah.
And it was dark.
And Leah
But
was
if
cock
they-
at it. He would have known.
but they were
Right.
twins.
She was cock at it. So
Right.
he ain't know.
But you won't know that unless you get into
You won't know it.
the other book.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were twins.
Bro, you want to hit us off with something real quick?
Who you hitting it? You got something?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, go.
Well, you said that I wanted to hit that 83. What you got? That's on
It's three.
83.
No, that's three. We gotta get it. Yeah, we gotta get it. We gotta get it. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
That's where you're going at.
Mhm.
Yalisa said, I wonder how much resistance we would encounter at the airport if we took a church trip to Israel. She said something to ponder.
I ain't going.
I ain't going.
Hey, y'all let me know.
I ain't going over there.
I ain't so much resistance, you might not make it back.
Shoot.
She said Esau himself would be one of them beautiful, pretty boys, ruddy dudes that always brush his fade to every direction.
Who's that, Yalisa?
You know what?
Them old light
Hey,
skin, man.
Yalisa, that picture I posted, that's exactly what it is. That's him. No.
My goodness. Pretty boy.
She said Esau mixed with every bloodline there is, deceiveth the
Yep.
whole world, meant just that, not just the world of John 3:16, but the world in its entirety.
Hold on.
That's good,
That's
yeah.
good.
Mhm.
I'm gonna tell you why.
Yeah.
Because when you see Shem was given, I don't know, do I have that? Shem was given, and this is in the book of Jasher too, the middle parts of the earth, what they call in the Middle East and all that.
Yeah.
Ham was given Africa. You know,
Right.
and Japheth was given the northern region there.
Right.
So when you see now that the Caucasians are in Europe,
Yeah.
you would think that Japheth must be the white man.
Uh-huh.
But Esau is Shem. Remember that. His portion of the earth is the middle portion of the earth.
Right.
But it said you're going to live by the sword.
Right.
He came and conquered all those areas up north.
Yep.
South Africa is white today.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You know, they conquer these areas and then they take over. You know, the Brazilians, they're light skinned today.
Oh yeah.
Look at the old pictures of them.
Yep.
The Indians, I mean, all of them, you know, they're all.
Yeah.
Michael, your verse, I got to get your verse. Hosea 7 and 8. Ephraim has mixed with the nation.
Yeah.
They are cake unturned.
Take on time.
There you go.
So yeah, they came and conquered all those nations, and then they put their flag on. Oh, yeah, this is ours now. But in the beginning, it wasn't so.
That's right.
We use that a lot.
Yeah. That's true.
Go ahead. I was looking for the map, but I can't find it.
Y'all listen, put up Psalms 83, 1-5.
Hey, y'all listen, let us get to it.
She must have heard us
right there. Hey.
She said emphasis on Confederate.
He got it queued up already. We was going there next.
We're going to come back to that.
That's my brother sister.
Michael said, just as Paul ignorantly prosecuted his brothers, Satan calls Jacob to prosecute Jacob also. Maybe he meant Esau. Satan called Esau to persecute Jacob also.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, sound good. Yeah. That's what you meant.
Trying to say.
Yeah.
Y'all need to put Luke 6, 39 and 40. And he spake a parable unto them. Can the blind lead the blind? Shall they not both fall into the ditch? The disciple is not above his master, but one that is perfect shall be as his master. And she replied to Nisha and said, yes, Nisha, that is him. On that picture, so you thought so.
Okay.
So y'all want to go back to Carlos, what you want to get into?
Psalms 83.
You want to get into it?
Yeah. Perpetual hatred
Yeah.
from Esau, and this is what we're talking about, y'all. Why they hate us. Yeah, start at 1.
Psalms 83, verse 1. Keep not thy silence, O God. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O God. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head.
Those that hate thee have lifted up their head. Okay.
Who hate thee?
Who hate thee? Right. Who is it that hate thee? Who is it that hate us? That we're talking about. We're gonna find out.
Esau.
Go ahead.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones.
That what now?
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones.
The hidden ones. That's the one. I just wanted the hidden ones.
You know who that is, right?
Yeah, we're gonna find out if you don't know. Go ahead.
The hidden ones. Okay.
They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
Have they succeeded? Have they
Did
succeeded?
they succeed in that? Yeah.
Do you know who you are?
For a time.
A long time we didn't know. It's wake up time. So yeah, they succeeded for a little while.
Yep.
Go ahead.
I mean, but this just stands out. They said they have taken crafty counsel. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being the nation.
Right.
They did it. We don't even know that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. You go to a black brother or sister on the street today and tell them you're Israel, they are Israelite, they're gonna look at you crazy.
Right.
I promise you, most of them anyway. They're gonna look at you like, what are you talking about, man?
I know Hebrew. I know Hebrew. I know Jew.
Had some bad experiences trying to tell people.
I ain't no Jew.
I almost got cussed
Jews
out.
over there in Israel.
And he said, then they say Satan said he deceived the whole world. I keep saying, what makes you think you excluded from that? Yep. That's how he deceiving us.
Look at that right there. I forgot I had that. Go ahead. Go ahead, though.
Oh yeah.
Where we at? Verse 5.
Uh-huh.
For they have consulted together with one consent.
One consent.
They are confederate against thee.
They are what?
Confederate.
They confederate. Who is they? Keep reading.
Yeah, find out who they is.
Verse 6. The tabernacles of Edom.
That was the first one that came up. The tabernacle or the house.
Right.
That's the leader.
He is the leader.
That's the leader right there.
The house of Edom.
House of Edom.
Edom is who, BJ?
Esau.
Esau.
That's right.
The house of Edom.
Mm-hmm.
Who else?
The tabernacles of Edom and the Ishmaelites.
Yep.
Ishmael. Why is Ishmael mad? Why is he number 2 on the list?
Oh yeah, we have
Because-
to show that too. We have to show that too.
There was a.
We have to go there.
You want to go there?
We have to.
Okay, well, I won't say nothing. Go ahead.
Matter of fact, hold that
Right there.
and let's go to it
Go to it.
right quick. We have to show it. We got to show it. Why is there perpetual hatred for these Israelites, the people of the Most High?
Genesis 28.
No, it's 9. Okay. it's-
16, ain't it?
Yeah, I think it's 20, 21. No, 21.
Oh, I was gonna go to the beginning. Okay, you just want to hit right to it. Go
Oh.
ahead. Go ahead. I was gonna go to Hagar and Ishmael. I was gonna go straight to that first, and then
That's why.
that's 16, ain't it?
Oh, is it?
Is
16 and 16.
Okay, go ahead.
that it? Let me look, man. I might be wrong now.
Yeah.
Hagar
yeah.
bare
Is
Abram
it?
a son.
Okay, I was going to Isaac.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Gotcha. Okay.
Yo, you going to get. Okay.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
All right, then we'll jump over.
Okay. I guess we started one.
16 and 1.
Yeah.
All right. Genesis chapter 16, verse 1.
Yep.
Now Sarai, Abram's wife, bare him no children, and she had.
Now, we went back in time. Now we went before Jacob,
Right.
Esau, and we're gonna see what happened with Ishmael.
Right.
Go ahead.
Now Sarai, Abram's wife, bare him no children,
Uh-huh.
and she had an handmaid, an Egyptian, whose name was Hagar. And Sarai said unto Abram, Behold now, the Lord hath restrained me from bearing. I pray thee, go unto my maid. It may be that I may obtain children by her.
Mm-hmm.
And Abram hearkened to the voice of Sarai. And Sarai, Abram's wife, took Hagar, her maid, the Egyptian, after Abram had dwelt 10 years in the land of Canaan.
Hagar, her maid, the Egyptian. Okay. And Abraham had dwelt 10 years in the land of Canaan. Uh-huh.
And gave her to her husband Abram to be his wife.
Uh-huh.
And he went in unto Hagar,
Uh-huh.
and she conceived. And when she saw that she had conceived, her mistress was despised in her eyes. And Sarai said unto Abram, My wrong be upon thee. I have given my maid into thy bosom. And when she saw that she had conceived, I was despised in her eyes.
Right.
The Lord's judge between me and thee. But Abram said unto Sarai, Behold, the maid is in thy hand. Do to her as it pleaseth thee.
Mm-hmm.
And when Sarai dealt hardly with her, she fled from her face. Verse 7. And the angel of the Lord found her by a fountain of water in the wilderness, by the fountain in the way of Shur. And he said, Hagar, Sarai's maid, whence camest thou?
Mm-hmm.
And whither wilt thou go? And she said, I flee from the face of my mistress Sarai.
Mm-hmm.
And the angel of the Lord said unto her, Return to the mistress and submit thyself into her hand.
Uh-huh.
And the angel of the Lord said unto her, I will multiply thy seed exceedingly, that it shall not be numbered for multitude. And the angel of the Lord said unto her, Behold, thou art with child,
Uh-huh.
and shalt bear a son, and shall call his name Ishmael,
Ishmael.
because the Lord hath heard thy affliction.
Uh-huh.
And he will be a wild man. His hand will be against every man,
Uh-huh.
and every man's hand against him.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let me repeat that. 12.
Uh-huh.
And he will be a wild man.
Ishmael.
His hand will be against every man, and every man's hand against him.
Mm-hmm.
And he shall dwell in the presence of all his brethren.
Okay. You can stop right there. Esau was the firstborn, right?
Right.
Right.
And he was entitled to the birthright.
Yeah.
Correct.
Abraham's firstborn was
Ishmael.
That's right.
so Ishmael thought
He had the birthright.
he was entitled,
Right.
but it was given unto who?
Isaac.
Isaac.
Mm-hmm. Isaac.
Sound like the same thing happened, didn't it?
Second son.
Second son got
Second
it.
son got it
That's
again.
right. Mm-hmm.
So Ishmael now is pissed
That's right.
because he didn't get that birthright. See, all of this is stemming from birthrights, y'all.
That's right.
And now Ishmael is the father of the who?
Ishmaelites or the Arabs.
The Arabs.
Yeah.
Arabs.
I want to get something in that too because the Bible didn't go into detail. Genesis didn't go into detail on what exactly Ishmael was doing to Isaac.
Yeah.
And I just want to get a couple of verses.
That's good. That's why you have to
4
go.
verses.
That you have to get that Jasher, y'all.
Right.
You have to get it.
Book of Jasher, chapter 21, verse 12.
Yeah.
And God was with Ishmael, the
Mhm.
son of Abraham.
Right.
And he grew up. And he learned to use the bow and became an archer. And when Isaac was 5 years old, he was sitting with Ishmael at the door of the tent. Okay, now Ishmael is older than Isaac.
That's right.
Isaac 5 years old.
Right.
And Ishmael came to Isaac and seated himself opposite to him.
Ishmael came to Isaac, sat across from him.
And he took the bow and drew it and put the arrow in it and intended to slay Isaac.
So
see that?
Go ahead. And what happened?
And Sarah saw the act which Ishmael desired to do.
Sarah saw, no. It's like you got a gun and you put it at my son's head.
Right.
Man.
Right.
No.
You see that? Oh, you got to go.
You got to get out. Got to get up out of here.
And Sarah saw the act which Ishmael desired to do to her son Isaac, and it grieved her exceedingly on account of her son. And she sent for Abraham and said unto him, cast out this bondwoman and her son, for her son shall not be heir with mine.
Now, if Ishmael is 5, I mean, Isaac is 5, then Ishmael is 18.
18. Right.
So Ishmael's old enough to know that.
Right.
Okay, wait a minute.
If I get rid of him,
right,
it would be all mine.
Yep.
I know I'm not the promised child.
Right.
But if I kill Isaac,
I will get that birthright.
I'm gonna get it. So
you hear what you just said?
Yeah.
If I kill,
what's
going on today?
Right.
If I kill them,
get rid of
I will get it.
That's
Maybe
right.
I will get it.
That's right.
So you still
Nothing new under the sun, y'all.
Nothing
This
new.
is what's happening. It's nothing new under the sun.
That's right.
Okay. Finish
That's
up
good.
83 right quick. We was on Ishmaelite.
Yeah.
Right.
Ishmael. Who else? No.
Psalms 83.
Psalms 83.
Okay, yeah.
Verse
6. What was that?
Yeah, 6.
Yeah. The tabernacles of Edom and the Ishmaelites of Moab and the Hagarenes, Gebal and Ammon and Amalek, the Philistines.
Now these are Moab and Ammon. Those are kin folks. Ishmael.
That's right.
All these are kin folks.
Yep.
Edom, kin people.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Who else?
Ishmaelites, Moabs, Hagarenes, Gebal, and Ammon, and Amalek.
Amalek.
The
No,
kin
yeah.
folks. Well,
No,
you know the
yeah.
half kin.
The Philistines,
Yep.
the inhabitants of Tyre.
What happens to who?
Tyre.
Tyree. Who's Tyree?
Ammon.
What they have?
The Canaanites. They live up.
Canaanites, right?
Of Tyree. That's right. Ancient Africans. Give me Joel 3. Right quick. Joel 3. Of Tyree. They hate. Well, what did Tyree do then? Give me Joel 3 and start at 6.
Joel, chapter 1, verse 6.
3 verse 6.
Chapter 3.
Chapter 3, verse 6. I'm sorry.
Uh-huh.
The children also of Judah and the children of Jerusalem have ye sold unto.
Start up. Go up to 4. Because Most High said
We
something.
can go up to 4.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yea, and what have ye to do with me, O Tyree and Zidon?
Zidon. Most High is asking Tyree and Zidon, what do y'all got to do with me? And this, we just said they Africans, right?
Right.
These are the African people. Watch this.
In all the coast of Palestine,
Mm-hmm.
will ye render me a recompense?
Uh-huh.
And if ye recompense me, swiftly and speedily will I return your recompense upon you, upon your own head. Because ye have taken my silver and my gold, and have carried it into your temples, my goodly pleasant thing.
What else they do?
The children also of Judah and the children of Jerusalem have ye sold unto the Grecians.
Stop. Y'all see that?
Yeah.
Nothing new up under the sun.
The Africans, he sold the Israelites. They your slave trade is right there.
Right there.
In the Bible.
That's exactly how it is.
There it is.
Africans
Africans.
It was one
Selling
that apologized
to the Greeks.
Uh-huh.
Your own brothers.
And who were the Greeks?
Yeah. And who was the Greeks? Good point.
Esau.
Esau.
Esau is
He
everybody.
collaborated with
He's the
them.
Greeks.
Then he just said it was
He's the Romans.
Confederate.
That's right.
That's right.
And what's the name? They confederate
Yeah.
against me.
That's right.
So the Africans and Esau got together and said, let's settle.
They joined together to go against.
Let's settle.
It's all in there.
Perpetual hatred, y'all.
It's all in there.
Ain't got nothing to do with black and white. It's
Nothing
all
to do
in the
with
book.
Black and white.
Has nothing to do with
Esau is black and white.
it. Okay. That's all I want to get.
And until you realize that, I'm telling you, until you realize
I'm
this
telling
right
you.
here,
I'm telling you.
then man, you're gonna always be looking at color
Yep.
instead of Ephesians.
And that's
6
what
and
they want us
12.
to do. That's the deception.
That's
They want us
the,
to look at the
keep
color.
us fighting right there.
Keep us fighting.
The whole while,
Fighting black.
the 144. Look at this right here, man. I forgot I had this. I was talking about those immigrants. ISIS border plot uncovered as 144,000.
Uh-huh.
What a number.
Wow.
What a number.
144,000.
144,000 migrants flood U.S.
Wow.
Wow.
See, this
Is
is
that coincidence or what?
this is the one I was talking about.
Oh, man.
144,000.
Yeah. They what a number.
Yeah.
But these are the immigrants that said, "Hey, we want to come through. We
Yeah.
want to go to."
I didn't see that, man. Where did you find that? I didn't see that.
Oh man, this was last year.
Was it?
Was
Oh,
it?
really?
2019?
Was it?
Yeah. Well, say June 7th,
Okay.
2019.
I can't keep up with stuff like that. I didn't see that.
But these, same thing. Israelites
Yeah.
want to pass through.
Yep.
Nah. See, they got the border patrol out there, right?
Mhm.
If you come through here, we blast it. No.
Yep.
All right.
Okay. No, we good. That's the
Okay.
point I wanted to make right there.
Let's see.
With the Confederate, all the ones that's Confederate against Israel. What do you want to hit, BJ?
Well, I mean, I don't know. I
You
don't
got
know.
anything, bro?
Michael said this was orchestrated also. Brilliant plan by Satan.
Yep.
Mhm.
Don't underestimate our enemy. I think we do that a lot.
Yeah, we
and
do.
just
Yeah.
but my people perish for lack of knowledge.
Yep.
If we don't know this type of stuff like this,
Mm-hmm.
then we looking at they got us looking at race. Just like this Republican and Democrat.
That's right.
None of y'all would have voted for those things.
Yep.
But since they threw race in the mix,
Right.
it cancels out
Yep.
abortion.
Yep.
And gay marriage and paying a man what you owe him, and all them are just the three that I could come up with on top of my head real quick.
Yeah.
But there's a lot more that
Absolutely.
you're voting
Absolutely.
against because they racist. They don't like me.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah. So I vote against the Bible principles because I ain't finna do nothing. I ain't finna vote them in the office.
Right.
I ain't finna vote them godly values in the office. They must be crazy.
Yep.
They don't like me. Man, please.
Yep.
Look at the big picture.
I'm telling you.
Miss Mary said absolutely brilliant.
Mm.
Yalisa said we weren't hidden, we were sleeping. That was different, but a lot of us still have them boogers in our eyes, walking like zombies, and don't want to wake up.
Yeah.
And the hidden ones to me that they're burying who you are.
Yep.
That's the way I see it.
Yeah.
They're telling you African
Yeah.
from Africa, from the East Coast, West Coast of Africa.
Yeah.
The people that
You know,
saw.
yeah. Exactly.
What it say?
So
And we sold our own people.
You are everything except
Yeah.
you an Israelite.
Yep,
Who you are.
that's right.
They hid you
Yep.
under all these bywords.
Yep.
Oh, you're a Brazilian.
Uh-huh.
You're a Negro.
Jamaican.
You Jamaican.
Uh-huh.
You Haitian.
Yeah.
You know, you
Yeah.
hid.
All those bad words.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Israelites.
Michael said black on black crime is greater than white on black crime.
You said that right.
You
Yeah,
know
it
what?
is right
Hey,
there.
look, I'm tired of picking this up.
That's the curse.
Black on black
That's the
crime.
curse.
As Esau.
You will hate against your brother. I'm 28.
Yeah.
You're around 28. That's
Yeah,
it.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
That's your physical brother.
That's your fit. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it is crazy because you look at the people that's in the head. Like you got judges, you got these crooked lawyers, you got crooked doctors, and all of this. The doctor kills somebody in your family, and they call it malpractice, medical malpractice. You won't say a word and cry, but your brother step on them $120 pair of Nikes, and you ready to shoot him.
Right.
They got it so twisted now that we hate each other for anything. But
Crazy,
the one
man.
who's really messing us up, we cater to them.
They
You know,
put in the
yeah.
strings. They put
I ain't gonna mess with that judge. You know, I ain't gonna go. But your brother just cuss you out to look at you wrong. You ready to go back behind him,
Kill
not
him.
in front of him, but behind him and kill him. And
Kill
like
him.
you, the big dog.
Yeah.
Like, I
Kill him.
did something fucked up.
You said that the enemy got us full. No, what did you say? We underestimate.
We underestimate the enemy. Yeah.
Yeah.
We do because
Yep.
we look at them as, oh, this right here happened to me. Something simple, like little stuff. You running late, and because you rushing, something bad happens.
Yeah.
That's the enemy. No, that's you. The
Yeah.
enemy, he ain't got time for little stuff either.
Right.
He's
doing
doing
the
bigger
big
stuff,
stuff.
Right,
bigger picture
right.
stuff. But we blame the enemy for the little stuff that's really us.
Yeah.
We that enemy.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
I
right.
hear that a lot in Christianity.
Man, yeah, that's what made me think.
Put
but
the
I
devil
remember,
on everything.
Yeah,
I put devil
in
on
everything.
No, that's you.
You.
Stop it.
Yeah.
I sure did. That devil did. Yeah.
I sure, man. Some stuff be him, but a lot of it.
No, it's you.
Really you.
Yeah.
Melissa said jealousy, envy, and pure ignorance won't allow them to see this clearly. There is an enormous difference between the two. She said white folks are operating as they are taught. Black folks kill because they can't process energy
Yeah.
in motion. Then she put emotion. It's crazy. We had a physics lesson today, and this conversation ensued. This is why Yeshua spoke of peace, forgiveness, endurance, etc.
Yep.
He knew we would have to overcome an internal battle that came directly from the external.
Yep.
If we remain centered and see the enemy's attack crack, as I call it, he will not be permitted to invade our aura. Therefore, put the whole armor of God and put on the whole armor of God and quench the darts
That's
before
it.
they even spark.
That's it.
There is always a way out if we stay vigilant. The Most High is always on time.
That's it.
Most
And that
definitely.
this is the only way we're gonna see it.
Man, she said something
This
way
is
back in the beginning.
She said some deep stuff.
I
Man.
can't remember what it was.
But this is the only way that we can see it and and be able to
Yeah.
counter it.
Counter. That's a good word.
This is the only way to do it,
Yeah.
y'all. Through this word.
Esau
we were
is
fooled.
everybody.
Yeah.
And he is busy.
We was fooled.
And
He disguised himself good. We did not know. And the deception was, let's get this black and white thing going.
That's it.
Especially in this country.
That's right.
This country. Because Rome, this is Rome.
That's right.
And see, we got to disguise this. We want to kill them Israelites. So let's get the black and white racism thing
You
going.
gotta get it.
We got to get this thing going
Gotta
to
get it.
disguise it.
And then you got these other groups saying you ain't supposed to marry. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
All this stuff.
Yeah.
Well, I think we've proved that.
Yeah, we did.
gotta
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying,
Yeah.
he told you what specific group of people not to marry.
Mary.
They're gonna pull you away from me.
Right.
And that's exactly what Esau did
Mhm.
in Genesis 36. He went and married in with those people that he told him not to.
So did.
And he was blessed by their God. And he's still being blessed today, the prince of this world.
Yeah.
And he's ruling the world today. Esau is. I'm not talking about the white man.
Right.
I'm talking about this Esau, the spirit of Esau. You know? And the thing is, I'm gonna say this real quick.
Spirit of Esau.
You can attach yourself to that spirit, being white.
Absolutely. And black.
And black. Yeah, but I'm saying
I know
that the spirit that they have put in place of supremacy.
Yeah.
You know, and if you attach yourself to that spirit,
oh yeah, absolutely.
White people or black people, you attach yourself to these camp spirits. It's the same spirit.
That's what the white supremacy
is. It's just on the different side of the line, but it's the same spirit.
Does anybody know where they gave the name African American came from?
Jesse Jackson.
Jesse Jackson started calling
back in 83, 84, somewhere around there. Yeah. Jesse Jackson came up with that. They want to be called Negroes. Colored or Negroes. Yeah.
Another byword. Deuteronomy 28.
Everybody's classifying themselves as African American.
Deuteronomy 28. You ain't African and you ain't American.
Exactly.
I guess you are by law, you know, by birth, by bloodline, right. You know, you are called by his name.
That's right.
And that's why he says they shall hate you because of me. You are called by his name. You're the one. That's why they hate you. Not who is they.
That's it.
You know who they are? Daniel 2:43. They shall mix themselves with the seed of men.
Mm-hmm.
They. Who are they? They mixing themselves with the seed of men. Yeah. Like I said, if they're mixing with man, then they are not.
That's right.
Men.
That's right.
Genesis 36.
And that spirit. That's right.
She said that they were taught, but we basically run off emotions. So we hate because of emotions. You know, the craziest part about that is that them, when you teach them, show them the truth, their emotions makes them actually take the word and receive it.
Yeah.
You teach us the truth. Our emotions make us hate each other even more.
Hard head and stiff neck. That's what the Bible says. We are.
So if you teach them, and when that moment they really get it, they are all aboard.
And when you say they, you talking about the other races. Caucasians. Yeah. I've showed a lot of Caucasians this.
And
they were like, they get it. Because they know the Bible. And they put the precepts together and they say, oh my God.
I had two effects when I did that. I had two effects from them. They would get it and feel sorry for us, for what happened, and then they become so apologetic.
Yes.
You know, they didn't do anything, but they like, oh my, I'm so sorry about what, you know, my ancestors or my forefathers did. I didn't have no idea. And then you have the others that just want to hold on to that teaching or that Esau spirit.
The supremacy.
And they can't fathom the fact that one day you mean you telling me you blacks are going to rule?
And that's the thing we got to get back to.
They can't fathom that.
That's the thing. We I think Yalisa gave us a verse. And he's coming back and he's gonna set up his kingdom with his chosen people. And that's why they hate you.
Right.
Because they know that once you wake up, the 144,000, that's why I said this is a 144,000 are sealed. Look at this here. That's just crazy that they use that. Immigrants, they're telling you who the people were walking through here. Look, after the 144,000 are sealed, then Christ is coming back.
That's it.
But if I can tell you that you from the cursed seed of Ham, you ain't looking to be sealed.
You're not. That's right.
You looking at this church Sunday doctrine. And I just hope I make it in. No, you are supposed to rule.
That Esau spirit job was to keep us in confusion.
Yeah.
And to keep us fighting mostly against ourselves.
Yeah.
Perfect example. What happened in the Willie Lynch letters?
Yeah.
He said, Willie Lynch told all the slave masters, if you do this, I guarantee you, they will become subject under you, and even hundreds of years after slavery, they will still act the same way. He said, put the woman against the man.
Right.
He said, put
the
old man against the young man. He said, put the light-skinned Negroes against the dark-skinned Negroes. He said, follow these things, and I guarantee you, years after, they will still act this way.
Right.
And he wasn't lying, because we still are doing some of the things that the Willie Lynch letters had us trained to do. We're still doing it against each other, and don't even realize it.
That's right. And it's not like you read
That was a good
28.
setup, huh?
Yeah.
Right.
Read Deuteronomy 28.
Exactly. And we still doing it.
Just did what he said.
Some dark-skinned brothers can't stand light-skinned brothers,
Yeah, and vice versa.
and vice versa. Literally, they can't, and don't even know why. It's just because he light-skinned, or he just because he dark-skinned.
Mm-hmm.
You think he all that?
I didn't like you because you had good hair. But you all right now. You cool with me now.
But seriously, man, I'm telling you, it's still affecting us today. Those Willie Lynch letters.
Yeah.
It's still affecting us today.
That was before I was in the truth.
Yeah. I saw how you looked at me when I first came to that door with him. Nietzsche,
I tried to hide.
Nietzsche hug me.
Yeah.
Who did the right thing? Who did the right thing? Hugging on.
We just be lying, y'all. Oh man. Go ahead.
Okay.
Michael said Christ has been considered as the second son of the Most High, taking the birthright of Satan.
Yeah.
This has been taught as a trifold experience: Satan, Ishmael, and Esau in some churches. The older serving the younger.
Yep. Confederate. Yep.
The oldest
Working together.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Working together.
Yeah.
Yalisa said, it's always family that burn you quicker than a stranger would ever consider.
Man.
The planet wonders why we have trust issues.
Mm-hmm. Sure worry about that one, Yalisa. Yep.
She said, makes sense in some context. It has been a perpetual struggle since the beginning, and we have no clue how much happened that could not be recorded.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing new under the sun.
Yep.
That's right.
That's right.
I have to study into this now.
Mm-hmm.
Talking about what Michael had,
Yep.
Okay.
posted.
Perpetual. Yep.
Juju said, great Sabbath service.
Thank you.
I'll praise the Most High. You know, and I'm glad she said that too, because just that little thing reminded me of something. I was reading a letter from, not a letter, a text from somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
And I just got, I got so full.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a lot of accolades coming this way.
Mm-hmm.
But, you got to understand that the Holy Spirit is working on both ends.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Us to be able to teach it, but you to be able to receive it.
Yes.
You got to understand.
Yep.
You can give these same verses to somebody.
Yep.
And they looking at you like you crazy.
Yep.
Because they know the Holy to the Most High for you that you can receive.
Exactly.
Is the joy.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
You are blessed are you with your eyes because they see, and your ears that you hear.
That's right.
The Holy Spirit is working with you because your heart is right.
That's right.
Yep. Man, this is
that's good.
To run into somebody who can see
Whew.
and can hear. Oh my goodness,
Man.
You talking about some joy?
Joy and a calming effect.
Man.
White or black?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. White or
Anybody
black?
who can hear and see. Anybody.
Man.
He who has the ear
They hear. That's right. Man. It's awesome.
Lisa said, I had a whole conversation about the title versus character last night. Folks have a sense of responsibility to
Mm.
back their folks no matter their merit. Everyone except for us. This country is about to be on fire this next year or so.
Mm.
These demons are angry and about to turn up on a major level. Seek the Most High and stay out of the way.
Yeah, you said a mouthful there, girl.
Sure did.
The
Yes.
devil gets way too much credit.
Yeah,
In the
this melting pot is turning up.
book of Baruch, maybe third Baruch, talks about the last days,
Uh-huh.
a release of specters and chittims, you know,
Yep.
or spirits.
Yep.
You know,
Yep.
I think the Testament of Solomon talk about how the spirits got to be released in the
Released.
last days.
Uh-huh.
And
Yep.
on a physical note, now, you know, I ain't
Man,
trying to get
that's-
scientific on you, but the leaders, the rulers over there in France, Switzerland, right there on that border, when they got CERN, and they saying that when they turn this thing on, they saying we don't know what's gonna come out of it.
Oh yeah.
They're trying to get
They think
spirits.
it's
They're
like
trying
that.
to say, on
Yeah.
the other thing,
Yep.
and those verses right there just jump right out of.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, I want to know what government would let them turn this thing on if they're telling you I don't know what's coming out of it,
Right.
you know, and they're expecting spirits to come out of it, you know.
Yeah.
But you know, it's been turned on now.
Oh
and, and we had a meteor storm the other day, and I'm just looking,
yeah. Uh-huh.
you know, I'm like, wow, you know. In the Testament of Solomon, they talk about how the spirits, you know, they can't go into heaven anymore, but they
Right.
can go up so far
And
Uh-huh.
listen.
and listen.
Yep.
And then they had to, since
Come
they ain't
back
strong
down.
enough, they
Mhm.
fall back down.
Yep.
And you know, you
And
see
we
the
see
verse,
them as comets.
comments or media or
Meteor,
whatever they want to
yeah.
call them.
Meteor, yeah.
But Christ said, I seen Satan fall from heaven.
Like an ain't. Yep.
Like
lightning.
Lightning.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So, you know, precepts.
Yep.
Precepts.
Y'all, it's good. Y'all gotta get into the word. Boy. It's good.
Yeah, those
Those
books, books is
man.
really what
Oh,
opened
yeah.
everything
so
up.
good.
But what y'all used to say that this man, the milk pot, Satan is turning it up, turning that knob up because he knows that time is short.
Yeah.
Because the prophecies of his Most High's people is waking up. They get back into this truth. And so that's why I believe Yalisa just said it, Ephesians 6:11. If we do not keep that armor on, in other words, stay into this word, stay in this book to keep us protected.
Mm-hmm.
These spirits, boy, I'm telling you, they will jump on you.
Right.
They will jump on you and try to destroy you.
That's right.
Because this is the whole plan of what we're talking about, you know, today
Right.
on the Sabbath. How can I destroy the Most High's chosen people? And he's going to do it any way that he can, BJ.
What?
You just
You gonna do it what?
Any way he can.
Any way that he can?
Any way.
Oh, he just convicted me.
Can I get some?
Go ahead.
Jeremiah 31 real quick. I'm sorry, Rolanda. Hold your spot real quick. Jeremiah 31. We always stop right at 31, 32. I'm gonna keep going just a little bit. Oh, let me see. I'm gonna start it. Matter of fact, go ahead and start it. Go ahead and start at 31.
Jeremiah 31, chapter 31, verse 31.
Uh-huh.
Behold, the days come, said the Lord,
Uh-huh.
that I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel
Mm-hmm.
and with the house of Judah.
With who?
With the house of Israel and with the house of Judah.
Not everybody, not the world, not the church. House of Israel and House of Judah. Go ahead.
With the house of Israel and with the house of Judah.
Uh-huh.
Not according to the covenant that I made with their fathers in the day that I took them by the hand to bring them out of Egypt, out of the land of Egypt, which my covenant they break.
That one.
Although I was an husband unto them, said the Lord.
That goes back to everything we've been teaching you
Right.
about the wife and
Right.
the husband and
Right.
the marriage.
Right.
You know, that you cheated on me,
Mm-hmm.
so you broke the covenant. Go ahead.
Spiritually.
Yeah,
That's right.
Spiritually. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We cheated. God didn't do nothing.
That's right.
That's right.
He said, I'm a faithful God.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay?
33. But this shall be the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel.
Mm-hmm.
After those days, said the Lord, I will put my law in their inward part and write it in their hearts, and will be their God, and they shall be my people.
And they shall be my people, not the church. Israel and Judah is the subject, right?
Right.
Israel and Judah shall be my people. Keep going.
And they shall teach no more every man his neighbor and every man his brother, saying, know the Lord, for they shall all know me, from the least of them unto the greatest of them, said the Lord. For I will forgive their iniquity, and I remember their sin no more.
I'm gonna forget you cheated on me. You know, once we make this new covenant, I'm gonna forget all about that.
Yep.
We're gonna start a clean slate.
Start over.
Go ahead.
Thus said the Lord, which giveth the sun for a light by day, and the ordinances of the moon and of the stars for a light by night.
Okay.
Which divideth the sea when the waves thereof roar.
Okay.
The Lord of hosts is his name. If those ordinances depart from before me, said the Lord.
If what?
If those ordinances,
the sun by day and the moon by night, if they quit, what?
Said the Lord, then the seed of Israel also shall cease from being a nation before me forever.
So Israel's still good, right? Now go ahead. Israel still my people. As long as you go out and see the sun in the day and the moon at night, then Israel still my people. Right. Okay, keep going.
Right.
Thus said the Lord, if heaven above can be measured, and the foundations of the earth searched out beneath, I will also cast off all the seed of Israel for all that they have done, said the Lord.
Now, Carlos just said they working on all fronts.
Yep.
All fronts.
Yep.
The Most High just made them a promise. He said, if y'all can tell me how big is heaven, how vast is it, and how deep is the ocean?
Yeah.
You know, then what?
You'll like cast off all the seed of Israel for all that they have done, said the Lord.
Are they trying to figure out how wide heaven is?
Yep.
Are they trying to get down to the bottom of the ocean?
Yep.
The man, what is it? The trench? I can't remember. They trying. They trying everything they can try. But in the meantime, as we doing that, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna kill you, and I'm gonna tell you Ham, and I'm gonna deceive you, and I'm gonna kill some more over here. We working on all fronts. We got to get rid of this seed of Jacob, or keep them ignorant of who they are.
That's right.
We got to buy some. We buy time.
They got to kill the real seed and put a fake seed over there in the land.
Yeah.
Oh, man, he is just.
That's it.
Always.
He working on all fronts. All fronts.
That's it.
You think NASA, we trying to go to the moon? No, man, please. Let's go to the moon, man, please. If you look at the moon footprints and then footprints,
they don't match.
They don't match.
And what them lines come?
The Russians must have been getting that before y'all did. Something ain't adding up.
That ain't right.
Them footprints don't match.
Those bigger than what we think.
Yeah.
Bigger than what we
think. Please, it was in Arizona somewhere. Desert.
That's where they were.
Yeah, but if they are out there, they sure ain't doing what they say they doing. They trying to measure this. They're trying to get this prophecy here because God is he got to keep his word.
That's right.
And if we can find out how big it is, no more Israel. We can find out how deep the ocean is, no more Israel.
That's right.
That's a promise from the Most High.
Yep.
That's right. If we can stop the sun from coming out or the moon, no more Israel. Go ahead. Okay, go ahead.
That's it.
Yolissa said super bruised and white supremacists are the exact same group of people feeding on hatred and anger, and the truth is not in them.
Yeah.
She said there are some genuine Gentiles in our past that must be touched by this truth.
Yep.
For it is written.
Yep.
Willie Lynch almost got some folks' churches burned down.
He
did that. We must be sanctified priests. Be the sanctified priesthood at all times, not getting caught up with emotion and vain babbling.
Yes.
We have a duty to fulfill. We aren't here just to destroy the planet. We have an actual purpose.
Yeah.
Seek him with your whole heart and walk your truth.
It's good. Let me before you go.
Okay.
I'm glad you brought that up. At least see the right there is where a lot of people I talk to they get confused about when you talk about Israel and the Gentile. See, most folks, I didn't know when they talked about the Gentile in the word, they're still talking about Israel. I didn't know until after they said that the heathen is anyone who is not of Israel. But the whole time when I was in church, Gentiles were not Israelites. That's what I was taught.
Yeah.
That a Gentile was not an Israelite.
Yeah.
And I just heard you say that in that verse. See, I think a lot of people get confused of what is Israelite and what is Gentile. Because like I said, when I was in the church, they told me that the Gentile was one who was not an Israelite.
Yeah.
Then I get here, I find out, no, the Israelite and the Gentiles are one. But the heathen is the one that we in the church are saying they're Gentile.
A heathen is always a Gentile.
Yep.
But a Gentile can be either or.
Yep.
Just depending on the text. Most of the time, it's Northern Kingdom.
Referring to the Northern Kingdom.
Israelite. Yeah. Most of the time. But sometimes they say Gentile refer to naturally born Gentile. But most of the time, they talking about.
I just want to get that out there. It might help somebody from being confused, because I was kind of confused when they kept calling the Gentile.
And that's why I say,
Israelite.
if you don't know Ezekiel, what we just read in Jeremiah 31 about the new covenant, if you don't know Ezekiel 37, then you have no clue.
Right. That's right.
Yeah. You have no clue.
That's right.
I got
Michael said a little less effect on male/female attractions.
What's that?
A little less effect. Say that again.
He said a little less effect on male/female attractions. I'm not sure which probably word it is.
Yeah, I don't know.
That what you're talking about, Mike?
Where we was at, Mike.
Let's see. Yalisa said 1 Peter 2:6 through 10. Wherefore also it is contained in the scripture. Behold, I lay in Zion a chief cornerstone, elect, precious, and he that believeth on him shall not be confounded. Unto you, therefore, which believe he is precious, but unto them which be obedient, the stone which the builders disallowed, the same is made the head of the corner.
Yeah.
And a stone of stumbling and a rock of offense, even to them which stumble at the word, being disobedient. Whereunto also they were appointed. But ye are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, and holy nation, a peculiar people, that ye should show forth the praises of him who hath called you out of darkness into his marvelous light, which in time past were not a people, but are now the people of God, which had not obtained mercy, but now have obtained mercy.
And they know that.
Yeah.
They know that. Yeah. They know who we are.
Yeah. And you gotta stop it.
They got to.
And don't get drugged into this racism.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
I mean, we just saw thousands of black people vote against biblical principles because of racism.
Yep.
You mean to tell me the racism outweighs the Most High?
And they ask.
Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah.
And you know, I was thinking about, and the enemy uses that. He's so crafty. Earlier when you said that he working on all fronts. If you don't watch yourself, he'll work on you, because you'll be so irritated with trying to get that information to them to where it'll make you want to not even try to get the information out of them.
Yeah. You get frustrated.
So
you get burned out.
You'll burn out.
Trying to stop that, it'll mess with you. And if you're not strong enough, or not able to get yourself back and or have people around you,
right,
to help you, because that's where that fellowship is so important.
Right.
If you don't have that in and around you,
got to.
And see, I'm glad she said that too, because
that's Matthew 13:20. That's what she's saying. Go ahead.
Last week you was talking about how tired you was of arguing with people who are supposedly in the truth.
Silly doctrine.
I'm so tired of arguing doctrine.
Yeah.
And it take people like Tamika and Tan and stuff to say, to give you encouragement
And that's what,
because you be so drained.
Yes.
You be like, man,
That's
you ain't
where the-
getting it, man. Just forget it.
That's
You
what
know, I'm tired, man.
that's where the body comes
That's
in.
it is. It is.
That's what
And Tamika,
that we feed off of each other
Tan,
and edify and lift up
Lisa.
each other. And so we, you know, that'll,
man,
it gives us a that
it
okay,
does.
I'm ready to go
Okay,
again.
I'm ready. Right. Because you
We
just
need that.
Woo.
You need
Man.
that because it's draining.
It is.
It's draining. I'm telling you,
Fighting
it's draining.
with your own folks
It's draining.
about some pants.
Exhausting.
Man.
But
You
then
know,
exhausted,
you
man.
get that one good, like Yalisa, then
Yeah.
you get that one good encouraging word, and you be like,
Nothing
oh
to
man,
salvation.
that's just,
Yeah.
yeah, that helps. the
We all
spirit.
need that.
Yeah,
Edifying
that
one
encouraging
another.
word,
That's what
man.
Paul was talking about.
Man.
That's how we edify
I'm
one
really
another.
sitting here fighting with somebody about something that has nothing to do
Right.
with salvation.
Nothing.
Right.
You know, fighting about you want 5 wives.
Yeah.
Hey,
that's
where you work at? McDonald's. You got to be able to take care of
Five
5 wives
But
on
at the end of the day, if it's
McDonald's.
what you want to do, go do it.
You
brother.
bring
I
5
can't-
Big Macs
you know
on
what
me
I'm
right
saying?
now.
That we trying to worry about the people that were trying to
Exactly.
get
If
that
you want to do that and you can find 5 women that
They'll
agree to
agree
that, go ahead, bro.
Have at it.
Knock out.
Good luck with that.
Shit, you was not hitting no pushback from Paradigm shit.
Yeah,
No more.
just don't try to make nobody.
Yeah.
Right.
Because that's something you choose. to do.
Right.
Yalisa said, we are the church.
Yeah.
She said they are building their tower to heaven while killing the warriors that will be tearing it down
All
at the
fronts.
same time.
Exactly.
Yep.
We will, if we could get orchestrated as they are, we would be in the kingdom already.
They're building
Man.
the tower to heaven. Ain't that what Nimrod tried to do?
Babel.
You know, it's the same plan.
Same thing.
NASA, you know, you might work at a factory to make microchips.
Billionaires and
You don't know where that microchip going to. That's how they get you.
Mhm.
They make this here, but it's all going into the spaceship
Yep.
that's going to get him back out front.
Yep.
Ain't that what Isaiah said? Isaiah 14. I
Uh-huh.
will go back into heaven.
That's
I
it.
will.
I
That's
will.
his plan. He said, I'm going.
Yep.
And I'm going to do that. And guess what? Y'all going to help me.
Right.
You ain't going to do it.
That's
You know,
it.
nobody's going to do it willingly.
Yep.
Mhm.
So I got to deceive you.
Yep.
Go ahead.
But when you do find out
Yeah.
that you are that moment
Complicit.
that you find out, wait a minute, I am contributing
Yeah.
to the enemy's plan.
That's right.
Mhm.
What you going to do?
That is the moment that you need to be picked up. Time to go.
Yeah, that's right.
Yep.
You're not supposed to continue to contribute to the enemy's plan.
That's right.
Yep.
They
Whatever.
go to any
That's right. On whatever front he working
Yeah.
on. Because he's working on all fronts.
right.
And whether it's hating your brother or, like I said, working at that factory.
Yep.
You know,
Mhm.
that's doing the
Right. Or in that church.
whatever, the church.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
that's
pride,
the
that
church.
pride.
Yeah.
I'm worshiping. I'm giving him my
What he
worship.
tell you? Can't tell me nothing, and God ain't gonna give you more knowledge than He done gave me. He gonna give me more knowledge than you'll ever know. You need to stay away from people like that. You know, they're just trying to edify themselves. They ain't worried about you getting saved, especially with the women. These men not worried about you getting saved. They're trying to get in your pants, and they trying to use scripture to do it.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna come out there with it. Yeah, that's what they're trying to do, man.
Can you say that?
Yeah, I don't know, but I said it. You know.
Bible
But I mean, the way you talking about them, they sound like they trying to pimp the word to women. You know,
As it, that would be.
and then then if you won't accept it, now they finna accuse you, tell you wrong, you ain't living right because you rejected them. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
That's not of God. I don't care what you is. I'm not no big scholar or nothing, but I know that's not God. I know a pimp when I see one or when I hear one.
Yeah.
And most of you just trying to get into women's pants when you start going on them and not worried about their salvation. Or do they know God or do they know who they really are? You want to go on laws of what they should and should be doing and can't be doing. You can't, and you ain't told them one verse about how to get them saved, how to get them closer to God. But you worried about getting in their pants, and if they like you, and if you gonna follow me, now I got another one. Then they gonna go to their buddy and say, I got another one on my notch, but I got another one notched up.
Another read.
Yep.
You're right. It might be.
I mean, come on with it if you're gonna come with it, but don't play no games here. Like, we're not against anybody. We want them to get the word, but don't play like we don't know what we're talking about, or God is not looking at you. And these are the people that are watching us, and we want to make sure they get the truth out. So if somebody telling them wrong, yeah, we want to address it and see what they're saying to the people that are listening to us, because we're just giving you the word straight from the Bible. We're not trying to add or subtract or do any of that.
That's right.
You know, so but when the women come to us and say that these men are saying this and saying that on the internet and talking about this and talking about that, we really don't want to hear from them. But we want the women and the men, also the men out there to know, man, wait a minute. See for yourself. Don't go on this man's word. Don't go on our word. Look this stuff up for yourself, man. That's what we keep trying to tell everybody.
Right.
Yeah.
But make sure you watch out for them false prophets, them false teachers that's just trying to get in women drawn. Watch out for them, women.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I'm sorry.
That's what. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
That's
I'm
what,
done.
yeah. That's what Paul was talking about, man.
You reminded me, I think I used to explain it. You might be
Yeah, I wouldn't. You don't fool with them. Don't give them your time, because that's what they want.
Yep.
You know, if you don't give them any time, there's nothing that they, you know.
That, man, I don't know. Y'all remember when you was going? Well, y'all probably remember before you go to the store or whatever, or a gas station. A guy and a man come up, and they they start try to talk to you, and when you deny them, oh, now you become names. Now you become this.
Yeah.
Now you ain't worth this.
Yeah.
Now you ain't this is in the world. I mean, and now we're outside of it. You know, now we get stepped away from what's supposed to be the world, and it's still happening. But now you're putting scripture with it. We're the same names, but now they try to put scripture with it. You try to make it right.
Yeah.
So
That's
I
a
agree.
trick of the enemy, man.
Yeah.
Be careful about that women. Be careful about those men like that, man, out there.
Yeah. But I believe that it's some good ones, you know.
Oh yeah, I'm not talking about everybody. I know there's some good men out there, but like I said, you got to beware. You have to beware.
Paul warned her. Paul warned the woman about it. So did. You got some more, bro?
Michael said, he said that was when you were talking about how black men of different shades of color war against one another.
Oh,
That's what
okay.
Tommy was
Oh,
talking about.
Yeah.
Yalisa said, if Satan can't touch you personally, he will touch everything in your zone to tempt and disarm you. I told my family that, and they think I'm acting funny because I don't fool with them.
Yeah.
She said, I be praying the time speeds up to get to the next Sabbath.
But I'm gonna say something.
We got here because we can get that rest of
Go
that.
ahead.
John 15 when you just finish.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
No, go ahead and finish up. I remember.
Marvin said, so
What is
true.
that?
We need each other to lift each other up.
Yeah, that's right, Marvin.
Mm-hmm.
Edify each other.
Yalisa said, one block at a time, tearing it down works the same as one block at a time building a wall. When we get to that one that makes it crumble, the whole objective is complete. Baby steps are still steps, and this truth has to be distributed wisely and not overwhelmingly to fertilize the seed.
Yeah.
Let's see. Tamika said, yes, absolutely. She's talking to Yalisa. And then Yalisa posted Ephesians 5:6 through 17. You want to read that? Ephesians 5:6 through 17.
Ephesians chapter 5, verse 6. Let no man deceive you with vain words, for because of these things cometh the wrath of God upon the children of disobedience. Be not ye therefore partakers with them, for ye were sometimes darkness, but now are ye light in the Lord. Walk as children of the light.
Right.
Now you see, this is an example of what Rodney was talking about the Gentiles. Listen to the key words.
Yeah.
And see who he's talking to.
Yeah.
Can you start over one more time?
Let no man deceive you with vain words,
Uh-huh.
for because of these things cometh the wrath of God upon the children of disobedience.
Uh-huh.
Be not ye therefore partakers with them, for ye were sometimes darkness.
Yep.
When were you darkness?
You sleep.
You sleep.
When you were taken away in slavery.
Yep.
Darkness. You was taken away. You connected yourself to the Syrians.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
But now are ye light in the Lord.
Uh-huh.
Walk as children of the light.
Yep.
For the fruit of the Spirit is in all goodness and righteousness and truth, proving what is acceptable unto the Lord.
Right.
and have no fellowship
No fellowship.
with the unfruitful works
No
of darkness.
fellowship, y'all. Have no fellowship.
As you once were.
As you once were,
Uh-huh.
have no fellowship. Some of us don't get that. Have no fellowship.
That's right.
Key words. DJ just said. Y'all got to seek out them key words.
Yeah.
Have no fellowship. Yeah, I'm in the truth, but yeah, I still want to hang out with so and so.
Yeah, they having
Yeah,
revival
I'm
this
a-
week.
yeah,
it
I
ain't
still
regular
wanna-
church. It ain't Sunday. You know, it's Wednesday night.
Have no fellowship.
Uh-huh.
Still want to do it.
Have no fellowship with the unfruitful works of darkness,
Yep.
but rather reprove them.
Correct them.
For
If you're
it
going
is-
to be around them, correct them.
Mhm.
Right.
Give them the truth. Don't go into to follow them what they're doing.
Right.
You done blew your testimony.
Exactly.
Your witness.
Your
That's
witness. If you're going to go and be hanging around with them, then give them the word.
Right. That's
That's the only
right.
reason why you're there.
For that reason. That's right. That's the only reason
That's all
why
you're
you're
there.
there.
That's all you're there.
Yeah.
for. Okay.
Verse 12.
Mhm.
For it is a shame even to speak of those things which are done of them in secret.
That's a shame.
But all things that are reproved are made manifest by the light.
Mm-hmm.
For whatsoever does make manifest is light.
Mm-hmm.
Was that it?
Seven.
Okay. Verse 14. Wherefore he said, awake thou that sleepeth.
Yeah.
Let me say it again. Awake thou
Yeah.
that sleepeth,
Uh-huh.
and arise from the dead,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and Christ shall give thee light.
Carla, what makes a man dead
That's a
while he
condition.
liveth?
That's a condition.
What makes a man dead while he lives?
What make them dead?
Yeah. Part that fruit, feet from the law. Congregation of the dead.
That was it. I knew you were gonna go there.
Well, whatever.
That might-
that's
that might
Proverbs 7,
120. Yeah.
21, 17.
21, 17, 16. Yeah. 17. Yeah.
21. Yeah.
That's it. Yeah. 21, 16.
Well, no, I'm
Okay,
just saying. If
But
you
basically,
turn that
what
foot
makes
from
one
the law,
dead?
Yeah,
Because they're not keeping the law.
they're not keeping the law. They're in the congregation of the dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that you sleep,
You're a dead man walking.
arise from the dead.
And Christ shall give thee light.
Now, so you know he's not talking about a physical dead.
Right.
Right.
15. See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools,
Mhm.
but as wise,
Redeeming the time.
redeeming the time, because the days are evil.
Mhm.
Wherefore be ye not unwise, but understand what the will of the Lord is.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Have no fellowship.
Understand what the will of the Lord is. What's our last verse that we always get? Keep his commandments. That's the whole duty of man.
That's right.
Fear God and keep his
Keep his
commandments.
commandments.
That's the will of.
That's the whole new.
That's the whole will. That's the conclusion of the
Have
matter.
no fellowship.
Gang
But
thing?
that's my sister.
No
I
fellowship.
love her.
Man.
Have no. Okay.
That's it. Okay.
Yeah.
I want to finish up, man. With the right quick. What time is it? Oh yeah. John. Let's read that John 15. Let's just read it. Read it from where you started all the way through.
Okay.
And if you got,
Yeah.
yeah. Did you want to get something before then?
You want me to go in? When men shall hate you,
And when they shall separate you from
And
their company.
when they, did y'all hear that?
Yeah.
You mean to tell you blessed?
Blessed.
Blessed
When my family act funny and don't want to fool with me?
Blessed are ye.
when
When
they
the-
shall separate you.
When the church folks see you in Walmart and
When
they act like they don't
shall-
see you?
you
Blessed
blessed
are ye.
when this happens.
Oh,
You blessed.
Wow, I'm blessed.
Don't feel bad.
I feel real blessed right
Don't
then.
feel bad about it.
Are ye.
You blessed.
Might hurt my feelings.
The Most High said, you blessed.
Okay, go
Because
ahead.
this is happening to you. Why is it happening to him?
I ain't had nobody come over my house in the whole years I've been
Man.
in this, man. And I am blessed. You hear me? I am blessed. I am blessed.
Go ahead.
Blessed are ye when men shall hate you,
Uh-huh.
and when they shall separate you from their company.
Mm.
Y'all hear that?
and shall reproach you and cast out your name as evil.
Why?
For the Son of Man's sake.
It's for the Son of Man's sake.
Wait a minute. Cast your name out as evil? You in a cult.
Right.
You in a cult, they said, y'all.
You crazy. You need to come back to church.
You want to keep the laws written in the Bible.
You believe in all of this Hebrew stuff,
And
you
you
come
eat.
back to church. I don't know what you done got into, but you need to get back into this church.
They say that's that satanic mess y'all in.
That's red letter what you read right there. That red letter say you blessed.
Blessed.
Jesus
Oh,
talking.
man.
Blessed are ye when men shall hate you, and when they shall separate you from their company, and shall reproach you, and cast out your name as evil.
That's good, man.
For the sons of man's sake.
That's good.
No.
Okay.
With that being said, what we just read, what Christ just said right there in Luke. Go to Matthew 10. I'm about to say something, y'all.
DJ. Andrea. Oh, she ain't up.
DJ. The Most High said, and what we've talked about today, that spirit. We was talking about the spirit of Esau, right? And we also understand that the Most High has made some vessels for honor.
Yeah. Some for
dishonor. Who are we to judge?
Right.
The Most High about who's good or bad? We don't know.
Right.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
All right, keep that in mind. Start at 34.
Right. Matthew chapter 10, verse 34. Think not that I have come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword.
What that sword do, BJ?
Which one?
The one he's talking about. He's saying, he think not that I come to bring peace, but I came to bring the sword. Because that sword is going to do what?
Next verse.
For I am come to set a man at variance against his father.
Did y'all hear that?
For I have come to set a man at variance against his father, and the daughter against her mother, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. And a man's foes shall be they of his own household.
A man's what?
A man's own enemies. That's what he's saying. A man's foes shall be they of his own household.
Listen, y'all. This is tough. And my wife and I, we had to deal with this maybe 1 or 2. We was in our walk, maybe about 1 or 2 years. We had to come to the grips and to understand we don't know who's the Most High's chosen. I'm talking about amongst our friends and our family. We don't know.
Yeah.
However, we do know that the Most High has created some for honor and dishonor.
Right.
That's what the scripture says, right? And so when you come into the truth, and we talking about that spirit of separation, we have to come to a point in our lives and a grip that we can't put family member ahead of.
You preach to the choir.
Man, look, you see that
I don't know why I'm saying this, man.
Oh.
I don't know why I'm saying this, but I know it for some reason it's got to be said.
Yeah.
But we have to. When we come into the truth, man, I'm trying to walk because people gonna be mad.
Hey, man, you don't care.
Some of our family member was made
vessels of destruction.
Say that then.
Some of them going to hell is what he's saying.
No, BJ.
Huh?
I'm trying to walk. And their purpose is
to try to destroy you and keep you from doing what you're supposed to be doing.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. And so, man,
It's real though.
We-
It's real.
We
It
have to
hurts.
be careful. We have to be careful because we love our family.
Oh yeah.
We love them. We love them to death.
Yeah.
We do, but we can't let them usurp what the Most High is doing in our life because they're only being used to deter you
Right. That's right.
from your purpose.
Your purpose.
Right.
That's right. That's good.
Christ just said, he just said it. I come to set a man
That's right.
at variance against his father.
Yeah. Where wrote you that? Okay.
And at the end of that, it said that a man's enemy. BJ, if you look that word up in the Greek, that word enemy
Uh-huh.
or foe, the
Foes.
enemy.
Foes. Enemy.
Matter of fact, let me get it right quick because I don't want nobody thinking I'm talking or just giving an opinion of what I think. It said the man's enemy or his foe in the Greek. It says usually as a noun, an adversary,
Mm-hmm.
an enemy, a foe, especially Satan, hateful. When we come into the truth and people that's in our family that is not was chosen, we don't know who it is,
Yeah.
they're going to come against you because they're being used for another purpose.
Mm-hmm.
And they will come against you. And so we can't put our whole. The Most High said, if you put father, daughter, mother, anybody ahead of me, you're not worthy to be.
Mm-hmm.
That's verse 37.
Is it?
He that
Oh, okay.
loveth father or mother, he that loveth father or mother more than me
Right.
is not worthy of me.
Not worthy.
And he that loveth son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me.
Why? Because some of those people in our family are not chosen.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And so you putting them ahead of the Most High because you have this deep love family tied with them. And sometimes we will put them ahead of what the Most High is trying to do in our life. It's almost like a roadblock.
Yeah.
Imagine what happens if you allow them to.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You ain't worried of him.
Exactly.
Of him.
And so we got to be careful with that, y'all.
Right.
Christ said that. He said, the people in your very household, it's gonna be the foes, gonna be your enemy, is gonna be the people right there in your house,
Mm.
the ones that you love,
Right.
your family member.
And see,
And he's saying, be careful,
you know,
because that's what my word is gonna do. It's
That's
gonna
right.
split, it's gonna divide y'all. So
That's
who
what
you
it's
gonna
gonna
be
do.
with? Your family
or
or
so divide. That's the word.
who you gonna be with? Your family or the Most High? You gotta choose.
And y'all have heard my story. You know, when I came into this truth, I wasn't married to Rolanda.
Yeah.
I was married to somebody else, and I thought I was in love at the time.
Yeah.
boy.
Yeah.
And she gave me an ultimatum: either you go to church with me
Yeah.
and put this foolishness down,
Yep.
or I'm out.
Yep.
Now I had prayed. Most High, I don't want to understand this. I don't want to be able to understand the preacher. I don't want to understand no theology. I want to understand it the way you intended it to be.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And so I gradually started getting this truth
Mm-hmm.
and went to share it with her. Oh no, she wouldn't have it.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And so I got an ultimatum now. Do I go with her, the
Yep.
church,
Yep.
and know I'm doing wrong
Uh-huh.
and keep my family,
Right.
or do I choose the Most High?
Uh-huh.
And man,
Yeah.
hey,
Yeah.
I had a decision to make.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you don't see her here, do you? Hey,
Yeah.
man, and it's the best thing that ever happened. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
it feels like it's gonna kill you at the time,
Mm.
but man,
Yeah. Yeah. Got something better. Yep.
See, and then one of the things I think that are the sacrifices they talk about in the Bible.
Yep.
When he talk about something like that,
Yep.
that is a great sacrifice.
It's a sacrifice.
Yeah.
That's it, man. That's it.
Get Matthew 19 on that. What he just
That's
said.
it. That's
now,
it.
what if you?
That's what it is.
What if you make that decision? You come to that crossroad, and you got to make a decision.
Yep.
I want to give you this verse right here. Matthew 19. I'll start at 27.
Matthew chapter 19, verse 27.
Uh-huh.
Then answered Peter and said unto him, Behold, we have forsaken all and followed thee.
Yep.
What shall we have therefore?
We ain't gave up everything to follow you.
Everything.
My wife.
Yep.
My boat, Peter.
Right.
You know, all this.
My
everything.
job, my livelihood.
Right.
Yeah, follow
What I
you.
was doing.
What we gonna get for that? You know.
Yep.
Good question. I mentioned all of them wanted to know, but Peter was the only one brave enough to ask. Yes, sir. Yeah, I want to know. I'm glad he asked.
Right.
Because what he gonna get?
28. And Jesus said unto them, Verily I say unto you,
Yep.
that ye which have followed me in the regeneration, when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, ye also shall sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel.
Now that's what they gonna get.
Yep.
Now what you gonna get?
And everyone that hath forsaken houses, or brethren, or sisters, or fathers, or mothers, or wife, or children, or land,
For what?
for my name's sake, shall receive 100-fold.
That's it.
And shall inherit everlasting life.
It's a sacrifice.
100-fold.
That's a sacrifice.
100-fold. Yeah.
But
You
we
better
gotta
get 100 wives.
I hope not.
I'm just joking.
That-
y'all.
that-
I'm just joking.
That's it, Rodney. That's the sacrifice, though.
That's the sacrifice,
But if we can do it,
That's right.
the reward is
On the other side.
the other
It
side.
ain't commemoration side.
That's
It's on
right.
the other side.
The reward.
But you know, like, and then if you don't do it, it seems like you're getting the reward at that moment in the process. But if you don't do, when you look back on it and you see the turmoil that's happening,
Yeah.
and you will be a part of that turmoil.
Yeah.
Yep.
He was protecting you, taking you out of it.
I'm telling you.
But way back when he was telling you to get away from it,
Yeah.
it was for a reason.
Yep.
When he showed you, or when you knew, like, this ain't right, I can't do this because God, this ain't what God want me to do, because I know what I'm supposed to do.
Yeah.
Regardless of family, friends, cousins, whatever.
Yeah.
Boyfriend, husband, whatever.
Yep.
Like, I know this ain't what I'm supposed to be doing. I just can't do it.
Protecting you.
Protect them.
And in some cases, they throw you away.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Because you choose not to. But
Exactly.
regardless of the fact, you
Was obedient.
obedient.
Yep.
And it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now I'm going to show you, I'm going to deal with them, you know, and I'm going to show you why you felt that way.
Yeah.
Why you had that push to get out of it. You
Yep.
know.
Yep.
You know, you was obedient to that voice. You hear the voice in back in the
Oh
day.
yeah.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Okay, every time you make a
Absolutely.
decision, you hear the
You
voice.
hear it.
Right.
Yeah, you do.
But will you listen to?
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Hearken to the Lord.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Michael said works of darkness include sexual immortality, thievery, witchcraft, unlawful acts, etc.
Yep.
Oh,
That's right.
Tan said, I'm really being blessed right now. Shaking my head.
obedient to that voice.
Yalisa put Philippians 4,
Mm-hmm.
verses 4 through 13. If y'all want to
Yeah. Yeah. That's a good one.
Philippians chapter 4, verses 4 through 13.
Yep.
Philippians chapter 4, verse 4. Rejoice in the Lord always. And again, I say rejoice.
Mm-hmm.
Let your moderation be known unto all men. The Lord is at hand. Be careful for nothing,
But
in everything be by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known unto God. In the peace of God,
and the what?
in the peace of
The
God,
peace.
which passeth all understanding,
Uh-huh.
shall keep your hearts and minds through Christ Jesus. Finally, brethren, whatsoever things are true, whatsoever things are honest, whatsoever things are just,
Yep.
whatsoever things are pure, whatsoever things are lovely, whatsoever things are of good report, if there be any virtue, and if there be any praise, think of these things.
Think on these things.
Those things which ye have both learned and received and heard and seen in me, do. And the God of peace shall be with you.
Yep.
But I rejoice in the Lord greatly, that now at the last, your care of me hath flourished again, wherein ye were also careful, but ye lacked opportunity. Not that I speak in respect of want, for I have learned in whatsoever state I am, therewith to be content.
To be what?
Therewith to be content.
Ever state I'm in. Go ahead.
That's something.
I know both how to be abased and I know how to abound.
I know how to act when I ain't got nothing.
Humble.
And when I got a lot.
And when I got a little bit of something. Yep.
Everywhere and in all things I am instructed both to be full and to be hungry. Both to abound and to suffer need. I can do all things through Christ, which strengthens.
Through who?
Through Christ.
Not your family member.
Through Christ.
Okay.
I can do all things through Christ, which strengthens me.
Can't keep them laws though. You know what I'm saying? That's what they say in the church.
Yeah.
I can do all things through Christ, but you ain't. I can't. You can't know you couldn't keep all the law. That's it, ain't.
But I can't go to church on Saturday.
I can do all
things in Christ, but I can't go to church on Saturday.
No, I can't do that.
Right.
Not on his day. No.
Cherry picking, ain't it?
I can do all things through Christ.
I do all things through Christ.
I ain't doing
that. I ain't doing that.
I can't do that.
I ain't give up my pork chop.
Right.
I can do all things.
Yeah. Pork chop. Not the whole chop. Go ahead.
Y'all need to say, come not to destroy the law, but to fulfill. Not one tittle shall pass from the law until it is all fulfilled.
That's right.
Scripture evades me.
So hold on. Now we just read that. So why do the church tell you that he nailed all the laws to the cross?
Right.
Handwritten law. They say handwritten.
Yeah.
And see, that's the thing that we overread. Those handwritten ordinances. Moses said, I wrote handwritten ordinances. Moses, I wrote engraved tablets of stone. The grave tablets of stone were kept in the ark.
Right.
The handwritten ordinances was kept on side the ark.
That's right.
So those, the ordinances.
Yep.
Let me see something. Ordinances. Bring a lamb to Passover and the 14th day, kill it in the evening.
Right.
Well, where you gonna take it to? What temple you going to?
Right.
Where you getting a lamb from?
What the lamb? Yeah, you got some sheep.
You get a pack of lamb and cross.
Those are the things that was there up to the cross. You can't do it. There ain't no temple. There ain't no priest to kill it. You understand?
You ain't even supposed to kill it if you're not the priest, high priest, right?
There you go.
That's right.
Where are the priests?
How can you do it?
Right.
Those are the things.
Yeah.
You try to go in that temple.
They
They're gonna drag you back out of there.
Tanya said, you're saying this, Carlos, because it's needed. Some of us need to hear this. Tell it.
Okay.
Tell it, Carlos.
Okay.
Spit it out. In other words, she said, hurry up.
Be
trying to be delicate.
Hurry up, man. You going to hell.
Hey, look. Hey.
Hurry up, Carlos. Dang.
8 people jumped off while you were trying to figure out what he had to say. 8 people got online. No, go ahead.
Hurry up, man. I know.
Michael said, some family members have no respect nor an ear for the word of the Most High.
That's right, Mike.
Those
we got to learn that. We got to. Yep.
Yeah, I mean, that's just what the word says.
Yeah, that's what the word says.
I mean, ain't no delicate way to put that.
I tried, but
yeah,
it says, man.
Yeah,
That's what it says.
It cut.
Juju said, time is short, but we err in trying to narrow down a year. Many have made themselves out of liars doing that.
Oh yeah. Trying to figure out when it is. Daniel 7:25.
I done heard the end of the time is coming so many times.
Hey,
Especially when that 2000 hit. In 1990, the 2000.
Yeah.
Oh, it's time.
Yeah.
He's coming back. We sitting up in church. Wait, no.
And see, that's the thing, though. You know, if we was under the Most High's calendar, if we was under his calendar,
Yeah.
then he gave us, he gave us the
Yeah.
year,
Yeah.
Yep. But since they have changed times and law,
Yep.
man, only way to trying to figure it out. No need. I tried.
Yeah, you can't. You can't do it now.
Man, you
Well,
can't.
I mean,
Time
Christ
is all
said he
tore
don't
up.
know.
Yeah,
Christ said he don't know.
Only my father
Only the Father.
yeah.
knows when I'm
That
coming.
day and hour. Yeah.
That day and hour, right?
So
But
Christ
they
don't
knew-
know what you worried about this for.
Right.
You just need to worry, make sure you right in God's eyesight. Don't worry about that day. But he said it's gonna come upon you in the thief of the night.
Watch as well as pray.
That's it.
He gave you the signs to look for.
Right.
That's about as good as I
That's
can
all
get.
you need.
Yeah. It's about the best you go get.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Tamika said, Carlos, say it.
Hmm?
Say it like you see it. Just give it raw.
See?
And compromise word.
Yeah. In other words.
Okay, y'all. All right. Okay.
I'm just joking. Don't even waste it, man. I'm just, hey,
I'm trying to soften the blow.
I'm just translating what they
I'm
say.
trying to,
You ain't never softened the blow. I'm sorry today. Look. Nah, man, that was
Oh,
bro.
man.
That was for me. I know.
Tim was saying some of the family members are pure evil and hateful.
Hey, she said it. You didn't have to say it.
okay.
Yalisa said everybody can't go. This is one form of crafty counsel because our people's homes are already broken and we love like no other form of humanity. But some of our people were created by the enemy for our destruction. It hurt when I first realized this,
Yep.
but then red words got me some understanding that if I love the wicked more than my calling, I would hear, depart from me. I never knew.
Red letters.
I have slick become a hermit, cutting off the fellowship of those who are seared with a hot iron.
You got to.
She also said, gotta know them by their fruits.
Yep.
Sadly, it's the only way to discern between the just and the wicked these
Yep.
days.
That's right.
That's the only criteria he gave us. You can't know. Because you sure can't look at a black man and say he Jacob.
E. Jacob. That's right.
It just might be Esau,
Esau.
your twin brother.
Never know.
You never know.
That's
Same
right.
features.
Yep.
Same everything.
Yep.
You know about the fruit though.
That's right.
Michael said, BJ, Christ would have never spoken to it being a requirement if he knew there wasn't going to be it wasn't going to be witnessed by many.
Talking about the having to cut him out, had to make that decision.
Oh, okay.
I think it's what he
Witnessed by many.
Yeah.
Miss Margie said, good morning. I have been listening to today's study. Yes, tell the truth. Don't sugarcoat it. We have been asleep too long, and if there is ever a time to be woke up, it is now.
In
You're right,
other
Miss Margie.
words,
You're right, Miss Margie.
spit it out.
You're right. You're right.
Leave my
That's-
brother alone.
that's In the mouth of 2 or 3 witnesses, let out
They
through this.
confirmed now.
They said, hey man, you got all day.
Better.
She done broke here.
Yalisa
These
said,
women that do that here, man.
you know,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
say it off camera. Yalisa said, I say this again. Some of God's greatest gifts are unanswered prayers. We try to hold on to what the Most High Himself is trying to remove us from.
Yeah.
Thinking we know what we want. It
Yep.
is painful, but the eternal reward wipes away remembrance of any struggle and is well worth the wait.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Let's see. Nietzsche said, yes, sis, I am forever grateful for the unanswered prayers.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Well, right.
Patricia
Yeah.
said, yes, hallelujah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yalisa said, I can do all things through Christ except for what he told me to do. You know what? Juju,
God just be when the foolishness come.
Oh, man.
That was BJ. That was BJ.
They coming.
Juju said,
Except.
Juju said 5 wives to help pay them bills.
That's what they want them guys for.
Oh man, hey,
See that?
now that goes against scripture. Scripture say you gotta take
You
care
got to take care of them.
Yeah.
Ah, wow.
If y'all agree to this, y'all better find a way to work. How long he been there?
I'm telling you.
Y'all would have had 8 jobs in 2 months.
Yep.
Y'all need to put up Luke chapter 6, verses 46 through 49.
What now?
Luke
What is it?
Luke
Luke 6.
chapter 6,
I like Snoop.
verses 46 through 49.
Let's see what that
Mhm.
is.
6. Oh, 46. And why call ye me Lord, Lord,
Mm-hmm.
and do not the things which I say?
What you
Yeah.
calling me Lord for?
Uh-huh.
You ain't did nothing I told you to do, but I'm the Lord.
Uh-huh.
Shit, you know,
Whosoever cometh to me
Yep.
and hearing me saying and do of them,
Uh-huh.
I will show you to whom he is like.
what do you like?
He is like a man which built an house and dig deep
Mm-hmm.
and laid the foundation on a rock.
Yep.
And when the flood arose, the stream beat vehemently upon that house
Yep.
and could not shake it, for it was founded upon a rock.
Uh-huh.
But he that heareth and doeth not is like a man that without a foundation,
No foundation.
no foundation, built a house upon the earth,
Yep.
against which the stream did beat vehemently,
Yep.
and immediately it fell, and the ruin of that house was great.
That's it. That's it.
So the stream came on both of them?
Yep.
On both.
On both of them.
Yep. One was founded upon a rock. You know
Rock.
what that rock is?
Christ.
That's right. Found upon that rock. So when it did come and beat on him, what happened? It didn't shake. He didn't
That's right.
bend. He may bend, but he didn't break.
I just want you to see that the wind came to both of them.
That's right.
Oh, it's
Trouble came to
Yeah,
both.
so it's coming.
Coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The stream is coming.
No
Offenses will come.
Must come.
Must come.
That's right.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
That's right.
Yalisa said, take no thought about what you shall say, Carlos.
Yeah, wait a minute now.
Okay, I'm-
You gonna be my ruddy friend.
He's a
And you gonna
She did tell me.
all right. All right, y'all.
Yalisa.
Yeah, everybody got all day. Come on.
Yalisa
We
said,
have some fun with this ain't fun.
he said it's singular, not a lot of them.
Right.
When Jesus said 5 wise,
Uh-huh.
he said 8 help me, not a lot of them.
Singular.
Right, singular.
There you go. There you go.
Oh, Lord.
Miss Mary said, tell the truth, men of God.
Oh, praise to the
Thank you,
Most
Miss
High.
Mary.
He ain't lying. Thank you.
Said the
Thank
Most
you.
High.
Thank you.
And then Michael said, overpowered by the desires of the flesh, make us not want to do what she say. He was replying to Yalisa.
Brother
Lisa.
Lisa. Got
He
you.
said, I can do all things through Christ.
Right.
Except what he told me to do.
Yeah. Over 5 by design. Uh-huh.
Absolutely.
And then Yalisa said, chief cornerstone, y'all. Nothing is said in secret.
Right.
Yeah, right.
Right.
Sounds of the flesh. They'll
Yep.
get you every time.
Every time.
I mean, that's all that's fighting against you.
Yep.
The spirit and the flesh. That's all that's the war.
That's
That's
it.
the war.
That's it. Yep.
Oh man.
All right.
I'm good, man. I had wanted to get John 15, but we'll pick it up next
You
time.
want to go hit it right quick?
It was anyway, it was good. That's what I was saying. I couldn't.
Oh man, you gotta
Go and get it. You're real quick,
Yeah.
real quick. John 15. Let's start at 18 and get the whole thing. And this is within the brethren now. This world here within the brethren.
Yep.
John chapter 15,
What we're talking about? Matter of fact, go ahead.
verse 18.
Exactly.
If the world hate you,
Mm-hmm.
ye know that it hated me before it hated you.
Yep.
If you were of the world, and the world love is own, and the world love his own, but because ye were not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world,
Right.
therefore the world hateth you.
Now, like I said in the beginning, the backdrop of this is that all of Israel is lawless.
Yep.
Right now.
Yep.
Nobody's keeping the law correctly.
Right.
Christ has to come back and reestablish that.
Yep.
Okay. And he's saying that they hate me because I'm correcting them,
That's right.
putting things back in order.
Mhm.
They don't like change.
Yep.
So he's not talking about the world.
No,
he's
he's talking about the
Israel.
word. He's talking about Israel.
Israel.
Okay.
Or if you were of the world would love his own. But because ye are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hated you.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that the word that I said unto you, the servant is not greater than his Lord. If they have persecuted me, they will also persecute you.
Mm-hmm.
If they have kept my sayings, they will keep your saying, yours also.
You heard that? Because you ain't gonna go tell them nothing that I didn't tell them.
Right.
So if they kept mine, then they're gonna keep yours.
Right.
Because they know you've been with me.
That's
okay.
Right.
But all these things will they do unto you for my name's sake.
Mm-hmm.
My name's sake.
Because they know not him that sent me.
Mm-hmm.
If I had not come and spoken unto them, they had not had sin.
Mm-hmm.
They had not had sin, but now they have no cloak for their sin.
If
Okay.
I didn't come and straighten things out,
Yep.
then they would have been all right. You know, I can't punish my daughter for something she
didn't know.
Right. And they were born into this Sunday worship, for an example.
Right.
And if Christ hadn't come with an awakening, then they hadn't sinned. So don't worry about grandmama who died before the awakening.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
This right here covers that.
Yep.
You know, if the awakening occurred after somebody died, they can't be judged by the awakening. Did that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Okay. All right, go ahead.
Yep.
But now since you woke now
that you know.
Now that you know.
Uh-huh.
And, you know, and we talked about them people last week who try to change the subject and you because they know you finna come with some truth.
Right.
And I, gonna try to I gotta go. No, brother, you just made your decision.
Mm-hmm.
You have rejected truth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm finna give you.
Yep.
All right, go ahead.
But all these things will they do unto you for my name's sake, because they know not him that sent me.
Uh-huh.
If I had not come and spoken unto them, they had not had sin.
Right.
But now they have no cloak for their sin. He that hateth me hateth my Father also. If I had not done among them the work which none other man did, they had not had sin.
Oh, Carlos, what hate me? What do you mean? What do you mean they hate me?
If he that hateth me,
Yeah,
hateth my
Hateth
Father
my
also.
Father. What's that hate?
No, it's you remember what it said in Exodus.
That's what I was talking about.
Right. He basically, if you're not keeping the commandments,
Not keeping the commandments is hate.
you're hating. You hate the Most High.
Yeah, and
That's what the Most High
you
said.
hate me and you hate my Father because I'm coming to set things straight.
That's right.
And if you don't want to listen to me,
Yep.
you don't want to listen to the one that sent me. My
That's right.
Father.
That's right.
Go ahead. Yeah, go start the 24 one more time.
If I had not done among them the work which none other man did, they had not had sin.
Mm-hmm.
But now have they both seen and hated both me and my Father.
Mm-hmm.
But this cometh to pass, that the word might be fulfilled that is written in their law. They hated me without a cause.
They hated me without a cause. Now, you know, they they was jealous of him.
Yeah.
You know, that was the cause, but that ain't no cause.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's something on a personal level.
Yeah.
They had no reason to hate me. I'm just doing what's written in the law.
That's
I'm
right.
just telling them.
Yep.
So if you hate me for that, then you hate the law.
That's it.
And if you hate the law, then you hate the lawgiver.
That's it.
You know.
Yep.
But you know, just on a worldly level, within our brother, our family, like he was talking about.
Yeah.
This world is talking about within the 12 tribes.
That's it.
Not the whole world.
Yep.
Same thing is going on right here.
That's right.
In the New Testament. Be it, don't think it not strange that it's happening. Same thing happening.
Same thing. Yep.
My wife give me an ultimatum. Ex-wife.
Yeah. Yeah.
Make sure I put that in proper. All right. Oh, did y'all see her roll eyes at me?
Uh-oh.
A roll. You caught her, did you? Where is that? Don't make me open the garage.
Wait, make you do what?
That garage.
Over the garage.
Get a whoop up here, boy.
All right, man. I'm
I'll
good.
tell you.
I'm good.
That's good.
Last
Okay.
yeah, okay.
Oh, yeah, Lisa said, Carlos, it was positive reinforcement to take the filter off. I don't know where I laid mine down. Let's see. She said, here we go, BJ. Thought thought we had this worked out already. Roll with the spirit, not the clock. This is the Sabbath session. Ain't nobody doing nothing. She said, enjoy your life.
Ain't nobody doing
Okay. Juju said, I've been mocked so much by family till it ain't funny. To a point, I don't want them coming to my house. In-laws too. I don't care who you are. If you rub me the wrong way regarding this truth, I'll cut you off and then pray for you later. Sorry.
Well, we don't want to be on the other end of that stick. We love Juju.
I'm glad you are friends.
Yeah.
I'm glad you are friends.
Tan replying to that, Yalisa said, right. You know we got to get this right quick.
Right quick.
Right quick.
Hurry up, Carlos. I'm just translating.
Yalisa gave you guys John chapter 8, verses 42 through 47.
47.
Nice.
John chapter 8, verse 42.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus said unto them, if God were your father, ye would love me.
Yep.
For I proceeded forth and came from God. Neither came I of myself, but he sent me. Why do ye not understand my speech? Even because ye cannot hear my word?
Yes.
Ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own.
Yeah.
For he is a liar and the father of it.
Who he talking to right here?
The Pharisees.
So
But they acting.
I thought the white man was the devil.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying about this spirit. You can let the spirit attach to you. I don't care what color you.
That's right.
The spirits. It's not flesh and blood.
Right.
We're wrestling against.
That's right.
The spirits.
Not about color, y'all.
Yeah. Go ahead.
45. And because I tell you the truth, ye believe me not.
Yep.
Which of you convinces me of sin? And if I say the truth, why do ye not believe me?
Right.
He that is of God heareth God's word.
Yep. That's the key.
He that is of God heareth God's word.
If you're of God,
you're
gonna hear that
You
word.
can hear it. You can see it.
Yeah.
I mean, you ain't gotta just keep beating it into somebody. They see it.
They see it.
The spirit is working on both ends, like I was saying
That's
earlier.
right. That's
Go
right.
ahead.
Yep.
Ye therefore hear them not,
Because what?
because ye are not of God.
Well, I think that summed up
That's
what you were saying.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. About the family members.
Yeah.
It hurt the family
It
members
hurts,
that ain't of God.
It hurts, but yeah.
Okay. Yalisa said, I have prayed while I was putting folks out of my house to keep from cursing them out. Tan said, outstanding Shabbat study this morning.
Thank you.
Much love to y'all. All praises to
Much
the Most
love
High.
back.
Thank you. All praise.
All praises to the
Yeah.
Most High. Show enough.
Yep.
Let's see, and then Yalisa said, yes, ma'am, I absolutely love these moments in time. All praises to the Most High.
Praise.
Yeah.
Michael said, Pharisees be like, don't ask him what he think. He's going to tell you the truth.
Right.
Sure enough.
Juju got another one that says, my son was angry with me after I came into this truth because I was missing all holidays, including my granddaughter's birthday. I explained to him why I must stop celebrating traditions. He wrestled with it for a minute. I told him that I love the Most High more than anyone in this world, including him and his kids. But he's understanding of it all now.
Yeah.
All praises to the Most High.
Yeah.
I mean,
Praises to that.
and if he understands it now, then he might be right behind you.
That's right. Yeah.
And oh man, that's why we got to be that example.
I
And
was just about to say that. We have to be that example.
Just by you,
Because just by you doing that, you bringing
you gonna bring them
your
in.
family
Yeah.
member in. But if you compromise
If
and
you-
do what they're doing,
That's good. Juju, that's good.
That's good.
That's good. Oh, we have
to be different. Oh, I forgot about you two. I'm sorry, y'all.
Hey, Naran, we just been ignoring you.
Hey, I'm
We
sorry.
ain't looked up yet.
And then Miss Mary said, all praise to the Most High for today's Sabbath service.
All praises.
Praises, yeah.
All praises.
Can
Can you read that, Rodney?
you see?
Which one?
Who that? Mama D.
Mama D, yeah.
That's
Tan fair, the
Tan.
word
Oh,
is
Tan.
our only protection. Naran,
Right.
the words of my mom, I have lost my mind.
Oh, Naran said, I'm on. Say, I lost your mind.
Lost my mind.
Yeah, Lorraine said the mom. So
Oh, man.
Lost my
That's
mind.
all right.
Yeah, lost my mind.
just
Naran,
keep living that
Mhm.
example.
Be-
Be example.
Naran.
Tan.
Naran.
Naran, I'm sorry. And
Hopefully you can
Hopefully
get
you
the
bring
same
'em in.
results like
Right.
Juju
That's
talking
right.
about. Yeah. Just
Naran
keep
also
being
said,
faithful.
Naran, obedience
Praying.
is better than
sacrifice.
That's right.
That's right, Naran. Yep.
D, what's up, D?
Shabbat
Shabbat
shalom.
shalom.
What's going
Hey,
on,
Daniel.
D? Naran, my mom told me that she don't want to talk about anything to do with faith. She just wants to enjoy her daughter without talking about all of it.
Hey, and do that.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Just
that's
live
right.
it.
Just do
Live
that.
it before. You ain't have to talk.
You ain't
Just
got to talk.
see it.
Yep.
There you
See
go.
it.
Exactly.
Just
Just
live
see it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
See it.
Don't have to. You got to
Yeah.
be browbeat nobody.
No, matter of fact, they're
Live
going
it.
to come to you.
Exactly.
Because when that all start running out,
Yeah.
10 wives and 10
Uh-huh.
fools,
They're gonna come to you.
they're going to come to you and say, hey, what was that all out? Some of that all you said. Hey.
What was that you talking about? About the Sabbath?
Exactly.
They
And
gonna come to
hopefully they come
Yeah, come to you.
before the store closed. It was 12 midnight. in that
Exactly.
term.
Exactly.
Hopefully they come to you before the store closed and you send them to get their own off.
Yep.
Replying to Juju, Yalisa said, these babies been easier than we did. They accept quickly, and we are the last line of defense.
Yeah.
And then Tan also replying to Juju said, all praises. My children actually fussed at me and told me that I shouldn't have done it for them when I knew the truth.
Oh, yeah. All praises to the Most High.
Yeah.
All praises.
But getting to what a little bit of what Rodney was talking about. I don't know if we're gonna get into it today or not, but the scripture said, I can't remember where it said, but it said that the generations they're gonna become more wicked and wicked.
Yeah.
And so now we have this generation, what they call the millennials. They so easily are influenced by what they seeing on these TVs and
That's
Yeah.
just the generation. What is it?
Mm,
Z. What is it? Generation.
I don't know what they call them now. Nigga.
X,
I know
X, son, X,
Is
Y,
it X?
Yeah, Generation X.
That's
Yeah,
it.
that's the
That's
generation.
it, yeah.
That is. We the millennials.
Yeah, and what they all of this stuff that's going on in the TVs and in the videos, and you have these what Ronnie was talking about with these young girls, young ladies, 14, 15 years old, and they looking at these Nicki Minaj's and Cardi B's and saying that go get this money. You can have as many men you want, and they're duplicating what they see Nicki Minaj and them doing. And now you have, these girls, young ladies out here, doing whatsoever with whoever at 14, 15 years old,
Younger.
and younger, yeah.
Twerking before they can walk.
Exactly. And so, yeah, I don't know if you want to get into that Isaiah 3 this time, but yeah, that's
all with. Yeah.
This generation is
Yeah.
the generations
Bible
are getting
talk
more
about-
and more wicked. Yeah.
I think the reason I just said that about Generation X because it's just funny to me that they named them Generation X.
Yeah, that'd be the one with X and Y.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the Apocrypha in the Grecian Empire, he said that they did that so they would forget their customs, forget the laws, and all be one people. That's why you see the Greeks in the New Testament. Those Greeks are Jews.
Yeah.
How do you know? Because in Acts 6, is it
7, 6?
somewhere in there, they're talking about the Greeks who were upset that the wives wasn't being served. Or something like that.
Right. 6. Yeah.
Who are these Greeks being served before the conversion?
Right.
In Acts 10.
Uh-huh.
Greeks.
Yep.
Greeks can't Gentiles.
That's the Greeks.
Yeah.
Yep.
So those Greeks are you got to read the Maccabees to
Yeah.
understand.
Yeah. That was
And they took that out brilliantly.
Yeah.
I mean, it was brilliant.
Yep.
Because if you don't have that, then you can't understand the New Testament properly.
Yeah.
Oh, it was brilliant.
Those Greeks
Oh,
was
good.
that's right. Those Greeks and they was Israelites.
Yeah.
They was Israelites. Yep.
All right, man.
All right. I think we'll end it at that. Rod, you gonna hit us home, man?
Yeah.
Right. End it with that.
Ecclesiastes 12 and verse 13.
What is that?
Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter.
Hurry up, Rod. Hurry up.
Fear God
What's up,
and keep his commandments.
So
For this is the whole duty of man.
Yes, sir. That's the whole duty.
That's it.
Real slow.
That's
one word person.
Okay.
That's the whole duty.
Oh man, we appreciate y'all
Yes, we
hanging
do.
out with us for
Thank y'all.
3 hours. You know, hey man, I'm telling you,
I
hey,
see
The
that.
Sabbath
that's what
morning
a Sabbath.
buffet.
I mean, Sabbath, man. You got nothing to do. Sabbath,
Edify-
get this word,
Edify each other like
enjoy each other, have
that.
fun.
Love it.
Man.
You know, ask questions.
Yep.
Yeah.
Love
Get
it.
an understanding.
I
You know,
love it.
I love it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Had a good time in the Lord.
Love
You know.
it. All right, y'all. We'll see y'all Tuesday.
Like what guys say,
You'll get
What is it?
hold on.
yeah, Lisa.
What you got?
She said 80s babies, 90s maybes. We are the last of the dying breed, quite literally. 80s babies were the generational gap between phones in the wall, internet, playing outside without being abducted, etc.
Yeah.
The only thing that spreads faster than light is darkness. And them talons are in deep in these kids now.
Yes.
The Most High is the only cure to this wicked evolution as our future lies in
Yeah.
it.
Absolutely.
And Michael said, time passes quickly. Shalom, family.
Yes, sir.
Shalom, Mike.
Shalom,
Michael,
everybody.
Shabbat
Yeah, Lisa,
shalom.
you must be a secretary somewhere. 'Cause you be typing.
No.
I'm telling you, boy, she typing. She text to speak.
Oh, see, on speed
Some-
text, on speed text,
some,
boy,
man.
man, they be going that out.
She got to be a secretary.
She be putting them down there, boy.
She love it.
Man. All right, y'all. We'll see y'all
See y'all
Tuesday, 7 p.m.
Mhm.
It was an awesome teaching.
Thank you, Tamika. Thank
All
you.
praise to the
All
Lord.
praises to the
Thank
Most High. We'll see y'all Tuesday.
All right.
Right. Shalom.
I need a
Love
mouse. Nietzsche said she love y'all. We love you too. Peace. All right. Oh, hold on. There we go.